Hello, hello! I'm a little late, but hello! Hi everyone! It's a Honkai Impact third. Honkai Impact third? No, Honkai Star Rail, there we go. It's a Honkai Star Rail stream today. It's the new update, got the new event, got new story. I'm excited for the Jingliu, story because we get, because there's a juicy cutscene in there that I am a little excited for. But let me do the usual real quick because it did not load. But hope you guys are doing all good tonight. Hopefully audio is all good. I'm not quite sure where we stand on audio wise. All right. Alright, yeah. Hopefully you guys are doing all good while we set up. Just got done with an exam today. Then I've got an exam tomorrow. And, just gotta power through. Do my best. Wahoo! But let's go. Okay, got the tweet out. We're ready to go. Just as a preface here, while we head in, no, I am not rolling for Jingliu. I will, however, be going for her light cone because I need one for Blade still, so that he can do more damage. Alright. Let's start off with March first here. Hello, March.
Hey, did you hear about our next stop? It's a world called Penacony.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to go there first.
It's a beautiful, dreamy place. I'm so excited.
What does that mean?
Pom said the banquet we were invited to is still a little ways off.
Oh.
What can I do to pass the time?
Let's revisit Bellabog.
Huh? Is that
Oh.
my phone? Must be the group chat.
Let's go visit Bellabog, because that's where we're supposed to be going for this update. Oh. Can you read this message, Express Crew? Hey, Branya. It's been a while, Branya. Branya, we're missing you so much. Great, I was worried that you couldn't receive messages. I know you're busy, so I'll keep it short. That's not short at all! Let me read! Please, Branya. Recently, I've been working on preparing the Soulworm Festival, a traditional Bellabogian festival. The standard celebrations for this festival have been suspended for years due to the fragmentum and the lockdown, and Bellabogians now really need a heated celebration to lift their spirits. So if you have time, I'd like to invite you to the Soulworm Festival and witness what we've achieved so far in reviving Bellabog. Sure thing! I'll come for sure. Me too! Festivals and celebrations are right up my alley. It'd be great if you could come. Everyone has been missing you. Don Hong is in this chat, but he hasn't responded. Oh, has Don Hong been busy these days? He hasn't seen any messages in the group chat. He's holed up in his room recently. I guess he's turned off all his devices. We'll check up on him for you. Thank you, March. I'm looking forward to seeing you all for the Soulworm Festival. Rose's emoji. Alright.
He can't just ignore Grania. Let's go to his room and talk to him.
Hell yeah. Jolted awake from a winter dream. Future market. Do do. Alright, let's see. Dunhung. Who knows? Ask Donghun his thoughts. Hello, Donghun. You're back to normal.
Donhung, Grania just sent all of us a message. Did you see it yet?
There we go.
Yes, I saw it.
Then why didn't you reply? Grania's a good friend of ours.
Too busy?
I'm sorry.
Uh,
I'm just not in the mood for idle chat. There's been a lot weighing on my mind since the Lo Fu. It was tough on the spirit.
Donhung, I'm the one who should be sorry. I was being too pushy.
oh,
Right, you went through a lot on the Xianzhou. Take all the time you need.
why not come with us for a change of scenery? Donhung, stay on the express and get some rest. I wouldn't. Oh no! If it were me, I'd say, "Hey, come with us. Change of pace," you know. But like, I don't know. I'd say, like, you know, take a break, experience something else. But I feel like I don't know what I don't know what it. You know what? Why not come with us for a change of scenery?
No thanks.
Oh, okay.
I'll be staying on the Express. It's great that Belobog is able to host a celebration. I hope your trip goes well. Say hi to our friends for me.
Will do.
Okay, rest up. You're not allowed to miss the next Trailblaze expedition.
What does that mean?
I'll be there next time.
He won't budge, huh? Looks
Looks like it's just the two of us then.
Pity. He's gonna miss out. We never get the chance to
Oh, March.
adventure.
I am gifted with the expertise of knowledge. He's been through a lot lately.
No, but it's still a shame, don't you think? If only Himeko could come with us.
Should we ask Mr. Yang to come with us?
Maybe not. He's
Oh.
still seizing from the trouble we got into on the Xianzhou. You didn't notice?
Old man.
At his age, he might not
Oh.
appreciate the extra excitement. Why don't we go ask Himeko to tag along? She might be up for an adventure.
I'm sure she could need it.
Express for a while now, but you've never gone on a trip with Himeko before.
How long is a while? How long have we been on the express for? I feel like it should be at least like 2 weeks. Hi, Himeko, you're over here?
Hey, March. That's a big smile on your face. What's the good news?
Himeko, there's a celebration coming up on Eurillo 6, organized by the Supreme Guardian, and we're invited to go take in the sights and sounds. Donhung won't be going anywhere for a while. He's still resting up, so wanna come with us?
Himeko.
I mean, considering how you helped us out with Cocolia, I'm sure Grania would be happy to see you.
So that explains the grin. You're excited about the celebration.
Come with us. Come with
Thanks
us.
for the invite, but
No.
my hands are full right now. Please send my regards to the Supreme Guardian. Make the most of the festivities. You've earned it. You two and Donhung did help save Eurillo 6 after all. I'll be sure to join you guys next time.
You better.
Navigators really do have their plates full, huh? Seems like it's just you and me this time. Let me go pack some stuff for the trip first. Come and find me when you're ready to set off.
Will do. How long are we staying there for? Well, I'm all good. March, let's head off now. Oh! Oh! She dressed up!
So, what do you think about my new dress? Pretty neat, right?
Very fancy. She dressed up!
Sitting in my wardrobe collecting dust for far too long, but now I finally got the chance to wear it. This kind of event doesn't come around every day. Why shouldn't I dress for the occasion? You're not really gonna wear that same old outfit, are you?
Yes, we are March.
Let's just pretend I never said anything. As long as one of us is making an effort.
It'd be cool if we could get outfits for the Trailblazer. How did you get that photo of Lucha? Well, that Zila one's kind of... How did you get that photo of Jingyuan and Yanqing? You know what? It's okay.
Hot water bottle, pom-pom doll. That should be everything. Let's go.
Alright.
Wow, that was fast. Don't you have anything you want to bring with you?
My relics all have speed attributes?
Other people might fall for that, but I won't. I was just taking a look at Mr. Yang's records, and it seems like
Yo.
your Six's average temperature has warmed up quite a bit. It's much warmer than it was on our first trip there.
Let's go.
I wouldn't call it livable just yet, but things are looking up. I'm so happy for Branya and Zila. Ready to go?
Sure am.
Bellabog, here we come.
Dun, 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 dun. High Elder of the Videodra. Alright, here we go. Oh! Oh, is that who I think it is? Oh, there she is!
Bellabog. 700 years. It's never too late to pick up the tab.
There she is! Will I be rolling for her? Yes.
Oh, Burr! How do people living in all this snow celebrate anything?
March, where are you going?
Things for sure, though.
March, where are you going?
There's bound to be
Please,
food,
please,
right?
please, 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 please! Okay, we're good!
Wait a sec. That person over there. That doesn't look like a Silvermane Guard uniform. All in black. Surely they're not IPC on this world? Am I going crazy?
It's the IPC, I think. What are they doing here?
That's what I'd like to know. If they're here to look for Findy, then they're more than just a little late. There's only one way to find out. Let's go ask. I've always found IPC staff easy to talk to.
Sounds fake, but okay, March.
Hi. Do you work for the Interastral Peace Corporation? Or are you just dressing fancy today?
Silent.
Boss, encounter with 2 unknowns.
Hello? Okay.
Over.
Take us out?
Take them out? Just hang tight for a second. I'm on my way. Don't do anything stupid.
My God, you took a 2-second look at us, and you're like, all right, want me to kill him? Hi, Topaz.
Glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Topaz, an investment expert from the Interastral Peace Corporation. I'm here on Eurilla 6 for a special business assignment. You'll have to forgive my colleague here. People skills aren't his strong suit. Please don't take it to heart.
Phew. You scared the life out of me. We're here for the celebrations. We're not looking for more conflicts. Oh, right. We should probably introduce ourselves. I'm March 7th, a passenger of the Astral Express. You may have heard of it? And this is my friend and fellow passenger.
No kidding. I could tell you weren't locals from a mile away, but I didn't expect to run into 2 nameless here. Fate is such a curious thing. I heard that Eurilla 6 only stepped out of the Stellaron's
Oh.
shadow thanks to the direct intervention of the Trailblazers. Surely you two aren't...
Wait, what's that noise? You may have helped out a little bit.
So humble all of a sudden, huh? Feeling all right? Should I call a doctor?
I never imagined I'd run into living legends here.
Oh,
Must
is
be a
that what the
fun
sound
day,
is?
huh, Numby?
Look at the little buddy!
Wow, Miss Topaz. You're really young for an IPC executive. That's impressive.
More good luck, I suppose. But it's not as cushy as you think. Scurrying from one side of the galaxy to the other. Going wherever businesses require me to be.
Huh. Your job sounds pretty similar to the express cruise. Aside from the business, I guess. Oh, Branya moves fast. The crisis is only just over and she's already opened talks with
I have a
IPC.
feeling it's not Branya who opened them up.
These talks aren't exactly what you might expect. But I have to agree. The Supreme Guardian definitely knows how to govern a city. And that's the reason I'm here on Eurilla 6. To meet with her. Miss March, you said you were on your way to Belobog festivities, right? My apologies for delaying you both.
Don't be sorry. It's not like we're in a rush. Wanna come to the city with us? The snow plains are freezing, and it's easier than you think to get lost out here.
Thanks for the concern, but I'll manage. It's my first time on this world. I'd like to take it in its vast, iconic snowscape. for
I
just a little longer.
Doubt that. There really isn't anything out here besides
Maybe we'll
snow.
cross paths again during the celebrations. Oh, here's my contact information. I don't usually respond during work hours, but I'd be happy to chat off the clock.
Wow, I actually managed to get an IPC executive's phone number without even trying.
Teach me how to get rich.
Me too.
You two make a cute pair. Anyway, I'd better be on my way. See you next time.
Bye, Topaz. I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
The universe is huge, yet we somehow stumbled onto the same path.
I don't think
The
that
fate
was
truly works in
coincidence,
mysterious
considering.
ways, don't you think? Come on, let's head into the city.
Alright, let's go. Sampo Koski. A merchant who travels freely between the overworld and underworld. Definitely not a member of the Masked Fools.
Wow, there are people everywhere. Are you sure we're in Belobog? And now to check out the main event, the food. Come on, keep up.
Sure, a lot of people. Place doesn't look any different though. Oh, that's Pella!
Is that Payla? Looks like she's teaching the kids again. Next, I'll be introducing the history of the museum. Everyone listen carefully.
Oh, hey, we helped with that.
Belobog's History and Culture Museum was founded 600 years ago and was originally built to memorialize Supreme Guardian Alyssa.
So hungry. I wish I could have a red sunset salmon.
Me too, little kid.
It was built to memorialize Supreme Guardian Alyssa Rand, and also... Guess what? I heard there's gonna be a Silvermane adventure camp opening in the overworld soon. It's gonna be super awesome. Also, those who sacrificed their lives in the war against the invaders 700 years ago.
Paula, I think you've made a mistake talking to these kids.
Miss Payla, Peter's falling asleep.
Mm.
Enough. From now on, no whispering aloud.
Oh, never mind. They're in
Don't
class.
have any homework later. You'd better start listening. Sorry, Miss Payla. That's better.
You gotta be strict with. You gotta be at least a little strict with kids.
Now we're going to learn IPC. Get your clothes
Let's see here. What else is there? It says 1 out of 3, but there are a lot more than 3 things.
Isn't that Wallace up ahead? Looks like he's finally made some friends.
Wait, who's Wallace again?
Talking about.
Robert, why don't you tell everyone how you were released from
Oh, this is the dude we helped with the museum!
selling cultural relics and impersonating Silvermane guards are both heinous crimes.
Well, it was all thanks to my uncle. You know.
Sounds fake.
I remember. Your uncle is Minister Knoll. He heads up the Department of Transportation, no?
Yes, you knew that too?
You're shameless, Norbert. Not to be rude, but if I were thrown in jail, I wouldn't possibly ask my father to bail me out.
Do you think I wanted to? I'm not the type of person to abuse my status.
And yet, you were the kind of person to steal important cultural artifacts.
Get off my back, will you? I had to deal with hardened criminals in jail. Now that I'm free, my supposed friends are ganging up on me.
Looks like things are getting heated.
Probably.
Better get out of here.
I agree, March.
Master Rossi.
Oh, there's Serval! Hang on, let's take a look. Okay, there's Japard and the Silvermane Guards. I don't know what that line's for, but Serval's over here. Hi, Serval.
Hey, quick! Serval's about to start singing.
Woo! Thanks, everyone! Hope you're ready for a great show. Let's get started.
You can barely hear her.
Heartbeats will shake me.
That's cute. After some time.
Phew. Who'd have thought
I didn't even get to talk to Japard!
tiring. Say, I think we should probably pay Branya a visit.
March,
After
please.
all, she was the one who invited us here. Or
Could I-
we
could
could
I-
go check out some other fun stuff elsewhere. Your call.
March, let me go. Alright, let's go to this line over here, because there was something over here. What's this? That's a street lamp. Oh, that's Gertie!
Well, don't wait for them to get cold now. I'm sorry, sweethearts. I'd best see to these other customers before their hunger gets the better of them. Thanks for stopping by.
Can we like wait in line? No, I don't think so. Hi, Japard.
Supreme Guardian mentioned there'd be mystery guests attending the Soulworm celebrations, but I didn't think it'd be the Express crew. I hope you had a smooth journey. I should have dispatched Silvermane guards to welcome you on arrival. My apologies.
Let's see. Can we talk with Serval? Or are they all over here? Yep.
Heartbeats will.
Okay. Alright, let's head up. Do I have to head up over there, or can I come from up here? Alright. Oh, it's Topaz! Oh, Pella's over there! What happened?
I understand the difficulties that this world is facing, Supreme Guardian. Belobog's current financial burden cannot be pinned on you, nor anyone else for that matter. However, objectively speaking, since Belobog has existed as an independent entity to this day, its debt cannot simply be written off.
Uh-oh. Do they have taxes?
Oh, it looks like we have some visitors.
Branya! And Topaz? You're here too? I guess you've already started your business talks. We'll get out of your way if...
It's no bother. We've pretty much wrapped things up already anyway. Please consider my plans carefully, Supreme Guardian. If Eurela 6 wants to rebuild its connections with the rest of the galaxy, your credit record with the IPC will be of great importance.
I have a feeling.
You've made yourself clear, Miss Topaz. I'll require some time to consider my next course of action.
Naturally. However, while you're deliberating, my colleagues will need to carry out
That
some
doesn't sound
operations.
good.
I hope that your subjects in the underworld are cooperative. I'm sorry our business got in the way of a reunion with old friends. I'll get out of your way.
Oh, that's her in business mode. Bye, Topaz. Got bad vibes from that.
Is everything all right, Rania? I didn't know Miss Topaz was so intense. She seemed nice when we met her.
It's good to see you two again. Welcome back to Belobog. I planned a special reception, but I had to deal with an unexpected guest. The lady you just witnessed, she claims to represent the IPC. There's no need to keep either of you in the dark. To tell the truth, I have too much weighing on my mind right now to even think about the Soulworm Festival.
I only heard the word dead.
Since you've already made her acquaintance, I needn't explain who she is. I'm sure you've heard pieces of Belobog's history the first time you visited. The Legion's invasion 700 years ago, how the Stellaron brought about the Eternal Freeze. It seems that much of Belobog's history from that time was buried deep beneath the snow. Those memories were lost and weren't passed down to the subsequent generations.
Oh, where
Supreme
they let
Guardians.
money and weren't told?
Topaz shared with me the story of the Stellaron's descent upon Yarillo 6. How the original outsiders stationed here foresaw the impending disaster and chose to leave in large numbers. Among those outsiders were several investors from the Interastral Peace Corporation. Before they departed, they did something noteworthy. They sought out architects who refused to leave, those who insisted on defending their homes. The IPC provided these architects with significant funds to aid them against the coming disaster.
Sure, that was in good faith.
It was with those funds that Belobog was able to construct its immense walls. Even the initial funding for the development of the first batch of automatons was drawn from the same pool.
Wow, that's a pretty incredible story. So, does that mean Topaz?
Oh, I'm sure it incurred a lot of interest.
From Belobog?
A lot of interest can be piled on
afraid
from
so.
700 years. 700 years.
Ridiculous. And what's with the timing? What took them so long to get here? If it wasn't for us eliminating the Stellaron, they'd have nothing to collect. It's obvious they're just trying to take advantage.
According to her account, the repayment period agreed upon by the architects and the IPC investors was 280 years.
Ooh.
However, less than a century after the loan was taken out, the connection between Yarillo 6 and the rest of the galaxy was completely severed. The IPC deemed that the disaster had caused irreparable damage and that there was no civilization left to reclaim the debt from. As such, they considered the owed sum permanently lost. It wasn't until the Stellaron crisis was resolved that the IPC discovered that Belobog had survived.
And that's when they sent Topaz over to collect the debt.
And the interest.
Ooh. They couldn't waive the interest? Bro!
The debt owed is an astronomical amount. I don't even know how to read such a long string of numbers. Before you both
Yikes.
arrived, Topaz warned me that if the payments were delayed, the IPC would give her the authority to employ strong measures.
Oh, I had no idea things were like this. Here I was thinking the IPC had come to rebuild Belobog, not extort it.
Looks like we'll have to intervene.
We have to help Rania out. The IPC is too big and powerful. The Belobogians won't be able to resolve this problem on their own.
You seem to have a deeper knowledge of the Interastral Peace Corporation than I do. But if the records are accurate, and they truly have a presence throughout the galaxy, The IPC could crush Belobog like a bug if they wanted to.
I don't doubt that.
I'm glad you're both here. I know you came for the festival, but now I must ask you and the Astral Express for help. Do you think you could persuade Topaz to reevaluate the situation? The Express's reputation precedes it. Perhaps there's still hope?
We got you, Branya!
Branya, when a friend's in need, the Nameless will always be at their side.
Let's have a chat with Topaz.
After all, this girl here is a pretty
No, I'm
good
not.
negotiator.
March, no, I'm not.
Thank you so much, both of you. I'm so sorry for dragging you into more trouble. While you're out looking for Topaz, I'll see if I can think of a strategy to deal with the situation. Best of luck, and stay safe.
Do my best. Talk with March and discuss your strategies.
Oh, hey, I just remembered. Topaz gave me her number.
Oh.
We might as well just be direct and ask her where she is. She seems like the type of person who appreciates a straight approach.
I don't doubt that. Are you there, Miss Topaz? Greetings. Director Topaz is currently busy and unable to reply to your message. Please wait. Auto reply? She really doesn't reply to her messages during her work hours. AI, can you tell me where Topaz has gone? Hello, checking Director Topaz's schedule for you. Topaz is on an inspection tour at— oh, wow! Alright, look for Topaz.
Okay, got it. She's at the museum. Let's get going. We better think about what we're gonna say. She might be young, but
Oh,
she's
most
not
definitely.
an IPC executive. She's definitely no pushover.
Oh, look for Topaz. Oh, you're here. Oh, these two are here. Oh, did they clear out the museum? Looks like we can only go around here. For sure. She has to be looking at the paintings. On this row. Oh, there she is. 600 years old. Oh, she was saying things!
Oh, it's you two again. This is the third time today we've run into each other.
Actually, we sent you a message.
Did my smart reply function tell you where I was? It's a system developed by the technology department. Pretty neat, right? What do you make of this painting? I'm no expert, but just from the artist's strokes, I can tell it's no ordinary piece. It portrays a certain kind of sorrow, you know? Not your everyday kind of sadness. It runs much deeper than that.
Yes, as an investor, you gotta know your stuff about evaluating art.
Condensed history into one poignant but sorrowful image. The artist's brushwork depicts a several generations' hardships.
Seems like you know your art.
Not at all. The analysis of an aficionado. I wouldn't take my word for it. The Express has visited many worlds. I'm sure the Nameless have a far greater knowledge of such things than myself. I suppose what I'm trying to say is, what I'm drawn to isn't the style
Alright,
in which
there it
the
is.
piece painted, but its overall value. Its intrinsic value may only be 50,000 credits, but its added value might push the total up to 200,000.
How's Branya gonna pay in credits, by the way?
Sorry for crashing your artist party, but we came to talk to you about something else.
Oh? A collaboration between our two sides, perhaps?
Quite the opposite, actually.
Not exactly. Actually,
Let's walk and talk. This way.
Attempted
Most
dialogue with
exhibits in this
Topaz.
museum are of little value. But with a keen eye, it's possible to find a diamond in the rough, so to speak.
Miss Topaz, Branya's already told us about Belobog's debt situation.
Oh,
Oh.
you two are closer than I expected with her. So, how can I help? Not sure in the arrangement, or...
We, help me out here. You know I'm not good at this kind of thing.
We want to ask if it. Oh, okay. I think the top two responses are the best here. Last one, not so much. The IPC's demands are unreasonable. We want to ask a favor. Favor on behalf of Branya. I do feel like Topaz is the kind of person to prefer a very direct approach. Let's go with this.
You're so direct. I like that. I understand. From your point of view, I can see how unreasonable it appears. However, you must understand that debt collection is a big part of my job. I've dealt with cases far more difficult than Belobog's. I appreciate each case has its difficulties, but if I treated every late debtor as a special case, the galaxy's economy would come to a grinding halt.
And if the debt can't be repaid?
The Strategic Investment Department is well versed in handling such situations. We can offer the debtor various repayment solutions, but Eurillo 6 has far exceeded the allotted repayment period. I'm afraid milder solutions aren't the order of the day. So, I proposed to Branya.
Oh, what did you propose?
Almost gave
What
away
did you
her
propose?
secret, didn't I? That was a close one. The exhibits here are pretty ordinary. I estimate they're probably not worth much. Let's keep moving.
Are you estimating the worth of the entire planet?
So you're basically saying the Belabogians must pay off their ancestors' debts.
When you think about it, it's just another part of the cycle of life.
I think this is different, because they didn't even know the debt existed to begin with.
Wow, look! Is that
Oh,
critter native to
the camera
6?
move.
It's so white and fluffy. Where can I find a live one?
I doubt it's probably extinct.
I suppose it probably is. Otherwise, it wouldn't be on display here. That's such a shame. I absolutely adore little animals. Have you guys met Numby yet? I guess they're off playing somewhere.
So, Miss Topaz, what exactly will it take for the IPC to go easier on Belobog?
I doubt they'll be able to do
Branya
anything.
invested so much just to make this world a little better. And now, it feels like all of her efforts will be undone in the blink of an eye. It's just so cruel.
What do you take the IPC for, Miss March? We're just the same as
Preservation? The IPC?
We're all followers of the preservation. No matter what solutions we propose, we will always take the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration. Otherwise, we'd be no different from the Legion, would we?
So you're saying there's nothing to worry about? But Branya...
Don't worry yourself too much. The Supreme Guardian is a wise person. She'll understand. But, to answer your question directly, it'd take a miracle. I'll complete the Eurillo 6 project no matter what obstacles I encounter.
This isn't going as planned. What should we do?
I wouldn't waste too much energy on this matter. Why not make the most of the festive atmosphere? Oh.
I refuse.
After me. My apologies, but I should probably take this. Bye.
Alright, negotiations failed. Summarize the situation to March.
Now, we spent ages trying to convince her and she didn't move an inch.
Well, we didn't promise Branya we'd succeed.
Yeah, but she'll be really disappointed. I guess Miss Topaz is just doing her job. And as far as the Express is concerned, I think it'd be unwise to make the IPC our enemy. All these vested interests. So hard to undo any of it. They teach this stuff in school. Wait, did I even go to school?
I feel like if you know the
Did
basics.
someone send you a message?
Oh, oh, Sela. Oh, it's urgent. Back in Bellabog? Give me a shout when you have a minute. It's urgent. What's up, Sela? What's going on? A bunch of rascals came down to the underworld and took over the Great Mine by force. I asked Branya what to do, and she told me not to mess with them for the time being. Listen to her and don't mess with them. Too late. Wildfire and Silvermane guards are already engaged with them. But those jerks have super advanced fancy weapons with jacked up damage. We can't handle them. I'm sending you an SOS because I'm running out of ideas. I'm coming. And there, we're on our way.
Huh? The IPC are causing trouble in the
Already.
underworld? Already? Seriously? Topaz was just talking about taking the welfare of the people of Bellabog into consideration. And now they're pulling this stunt? You really can't trust these money-hungry IPC suits for a minute.
Let's go save the day.
And I don't think I have it in me to play the hero today.
That's what's being the
I guess
main
the
character is
training
all
won't
about.
go anywhere. Let's go lend them a hand.
All remains as it did yesterday.
Alright. Hi, Zila.
Sela!
Long time no see.
Am I glad to see you two here? I'm not sure how much longer we can hold out.
Anyone hurt?
Nobody's been seriously hurt, but a few Wildfire members got minor injuries. Fortunately for us, it seems like they were holding back. Their weapons and automatons are much stronger than anything we have.
Oh.
You see those two in black? They've been guarding the mine entrance. They're not letting anyone in or out. Hey, just because you have fancy equipment doesn't mean you can bully us. Who do you think you are? What's the matter? Got nothing to say?
What's going on inside the mine? Any ideas?
A few miners made it out earlier. They looked pretty panicked. They said the whole mine had been seized by the people in black. These uninvited guests keep talking about asset evaluation, whatever that means. All I know is that they're seriously disrupting the lives of the Underworlders.
We'll handle this.
Do you
Oh,
think
much changed
Topaz is
back.
around here somewhere? Maybe her cronies are acting without her authorization.
The person you're talking about, are they in charge of the people in black? Potaz, Pazto, whatever her name is, she can wait. Right now, the most important thing is to free those trapped in the Great Mine. Are you two with me?
Hell yeah. Confront the IPC workers stationed at the Great
Hey,
Mine.
you two! Cat got your tongue or something? If you knew what was best for you, you'd get out of my way.
Quiet worker.
You guys must be exhausted standing here all day. How about you take a little lunch break? I'm sure the IPC allows that, right?
Guys, I think we're just gonna have to beat them up. Seriously, get some lunch, bro.
What's their deal?
You two were talking to the director in the snow plains.
Oh, this dude.
So it's you! You're the one who was threatening to take us out in the snow plains! Do you even know who you're talking to? If your boss knows to treat us with respect, you'd better start showing some yourself.
Marge, I think this is making enemies with the
I
IPC.
can't let you pass. My team leader said that if anyone gets through, I'll lose 6 months of performance bonuses.
Team leader? You're even lower on the pecking order than I thought.
Shut up! I spent 7 years on a forsaken asteroid preparing to join the IPC. I went through 17 interviews before they finally hired
Sounds like
me.
you're just an asshole.
You deadbeats have
I
to
don't even think
criticize
you
me.
need 17 interviews to get any sort of job.
IPC? Interviews? I don't know what you're rambling on about, but you're really testing my patience.
Let's just beat
No
him up.
need to waste our breath on this idiot. Let's do this.
Alright. I did one thing of mock. So I kind of know what the performance points do. Yeah. Actually, I don't really think I need to go all Unga Bunga on these guys.
Commencing support. You don't look so good.
Snag that. Alright, Don Hung, get him. Goodbye.
That's it? He sure took off quickly.
17 rounds of interviews and these are the best people they can find? Huh, what a joke.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I've been warned that the ones in the mine won't go down without a fight.
We can take him.
Let's set off when you're ready.
Chat with March.
You caught your breath yet? It's time to show these IPC fools who they're dealing with.
Hell yeah. When did you change your clothes?
After we finished chatting with Topaz in the museum? Did it take you that long to notice? I thought you were supposed to be the observant
I'm gonna
one.
be honest, it did take me a bit to notice.
The quicker we
Whoops.
handle the IPC, the faster we can get back to enjoying the celebrations. Let Zila know when you're ready to go.
Yep. Alright, let's go.
Ready for action? It's time to kick the IPC out of the underworld.
Let's go.
Get moving.
Oh, easy. Let's go. Meanwhile, at Svarog's settlement. Oh, it's Topaz? Oh, it's
Hello.
Topaz.
It's Mr. Svarog, isn't it? And this cute little girl must be Clara.
Hello, miss. Are you...
I'm Topaz. I've come to have a chat with Mr. Svarog.
Clara, go inside and wait for me.
Oh.
Huh? But if you have a guess, maybe I should...
She is not a guest. Neither is she a friend.
Uh-oh.
Go, Clara. Everything will be fine.
Uh-oh. Oh, Clara.
Oh, it seems my source was right. Who would have thought that such a strong bond could exist between a giant robot and a little girl? So heartwarming.
I don't think you mean that sincerely. Oh, he knows, doesn't he?
You bear the insignia of the Interastral Peace Corporation. What is your motive for coming here?
Straight to the point, huh? I like your style. Eurillo 6. Are robots familiar with that term? Anyway, it refers to the planet we're currently standing on.
Uh-oh.
It's about to become the property of the IPC. No one can reverse this outcome. Not you, not the Nameless, nor any power in the galaxy. I only care about one thing right now. Demonstrating to the shareholders of the IPC that Eurillo 6 can generate value. In the long run, this is a way, the only way, to ensure Belobog's
It is not the only way.
I need your help to achieve this goal.
Long-term interests undefined. Analyzing objectives. Analysis failed. Tell me, emissary, how do you plan to convince the IPC leadership?
That's simple. I'll show you.
Huh?
This is...
Source code.
Huh?
Or to be more precise, source code that is able
You
to
just
take
have this?
control of all mechanized units in Belobog. I'm sure you're familiar with this. All mechanized units manufactured in Belobog over the last 700 years utilize the underlying systems created by the IPC.
Oh, okay.
It is so refined that the engineers never saw any reason to change it. I assume you're also aware that there was once a large automaton factory in the underworld. thousands upon thousands of automatons, enough to crush the Legion's vanguard, lay dormant within. This is my bargaining chip for negotiating with the higher-ups. I'll convince them that Eurillo 6 has a place in the company's long-term strategies. But first, I need a guide to show me where these automatons are buried.
Even if he refuses, he's gonna get taken over by the source code, isn't he?
I understand. Your long-term interests can be defined as the survival of civilization at a macro level. What are your intentions for the people currently living here?
Their future has already been purchased. All I can do is make them accept this fact, using a relatively peaceful approach.
I understand.
What was Varog?
Oh, so you're not as stubborn as the rumors suggest.
The future you speak of is beyond my computational range, but my emotional analysis indicates that you are indeed trying to find ways to ensure the survival of this world. Additionally, calculations indicate a 96.4%
Yeah.
probability of compliance through force if I refuse to cooperate.
Yeah.
Your calculations are slightly on the conservative side. Here's to our future cooperation. If you wouldn't mind leading the way, Mr. Sparrog.
Meanwhile, in the Great Mine with Zula and the Trailblazer. Alright, let's see here. Is that a
All
warp
the
trotter?
miners here, huddled together. Anyone else getting deja vu?
Yep.
Well, the situation here is pretty similar to when you first arrived. It's just that instead of a few thugs and broken robots, now we're dealing with much more formidable adversaries.
Hey, check it out! Isn't that Topaz's little trotter over there? Oh, what was it again? Numby, right?
What? Isn't that thing a fragmentum monster? She's keeping one as a pet?
Is it?
The IPC are all about their sci-fi sorcery, so it's not that surprising. Wanna go take a look?
Alright. Hi, Numby. What's up?
Sounds like you two are getting along. What's Numby saying?
I am not sure his strong accent.
I should have known. Don't quit your day job.
Look, you guys. Looks like it wants to leave.
Oh.
Looks like they want to find their master. Let's follow them.
Alright. Hi, Numby.
Help! Those people dressed in black are attacking us!
Alright.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Where do you guys store the Geomarrow?
I really don't know anything.
This place is filled with nothing but incompetence.
Those cowards! I guess they want to do this the hard way.
Alright.
Welcome, customers. Pay for that. Commencing support.
I'll let them.
Let me tend your wounds.
Oh, I should have healed. That's fine.
Heaven surge. Break.
We should kill, yeah.
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
Keep doing this. Should be fine. There we go. Goodbye. Hello there, little buddy.
Looks like Numby's in a good mood.
But aren't they on the IPC side? Strange.
It's just the little fella. Ooh.
Look! That big guy down there. Is he the one in charge?
We'll see who's really in charge. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Huh? Where'd
Oh.
Numby go?
things so short and stubby. They're surprisingly nimble. Well, guess that's that. We're on our own now. Let's keep going.
Okay, if I could, I would use John Hung's talent, but guess I can't.
Hey, you! Are you in charge around here?
The IPC is currently conducting asset evaluation work here. Local residents are advised to follow those responsible for evacuation to the...
Don't lie to us! You seized the mine by force for yourself. You drove the locals out of their homes. I'm warning you. Get lost or suffer the consequences. Don't you dare show your face around here again!
And who might you be? You have quite the attitude. This is our jurisdiction now.
No, it is not.
Powerful here.
Topaz just lets you do whatever you want.
You know Topaz? Interesting. It doesn't matter. The Strategic Investment Department has no obligation to talk to anyone not related
Well,
to this
that's
project.
that. Let's get him, guys.
In cases where debtors fail to repay within a set time frame, the IPC reserves the right to skip negotiations and take over all assets. We're simply following the rules. What exactly is your problem?
You know, it's funny how the rules always seem to work in your favor, don't you think? This world's been hanging by a thread, and now you're here to pull the plug on it.
Don't blame me. I'm simply following orders. Do you think I get to make those kinds of decisions?
Yes, actually. You are being an asshole.
Save your breath, March. I never held out any hope of resolving this problem peacefully. Didn't you claim the IPC was all-powerful? Well, now's the perfect chance to show us what you can do.
If I knew things were gonna get busy, I'd have applied for overtime. Anyway, since you seem intent on selling this matter in finance, prepare yourself for my delay for cannon.
Alright, this is where I use my ults. Okay.
1,000 wonders. Fight is fun!
Oh, that's the wrong. Oops.
Enemy data
Ignore that. Don't worry about that. Nothing happened. Nope. None whatsoever.
Do we still have the upper hand?
Yes, we do. Don't worry.
Awaken, dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon.
Oh, that didn't take the time out. Okay. That's fine.
See the doctor?
Right, this doesn't kill, but does a sizable amount of damage.
Let's be friends.
That's fine. What does that mean?
Ready for another? Let me tend your wound. Enemy data secure. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counter.
Freezes. Fortunately, this does mean Pella has all, like, 3 of them when she doesn't need them.
Surge. Break.
We should just kill though. Goodbye.
Who are you people? Not even our tech could take you down.
We took down the Doomsday Beast, the Stellaron, and Phantilia. Did you really think you could stop us?
We had help, March. It wasn't just us two.
Sir, we've just received word from the director.
Director Topaz? What did she say?
Teams are not to disrupt the lives of local inhabitants during the asset evaluation period.
All right.
Those that violate this directive will have their year-end bonuses reduced by 60%.
Let's go, Topaz.
60%? We're done for.
People are injured. You're not getting rid of your presence so easily.
Yeah. Judging by the looks on their faces, I don't think they'll be back. So, who is this Topaz anyway? She seems to have no problem ordering these idiots around. Or taming fragmentum creatures, for that matter.
It's a long story.
You're better off asking Branya.
Why did this mess have to happen so close to the festivities? The timing couldn't have been any worse.
Oh, looks like we've got a message.
March. Where are you, Marchinen? Are you alright? Branya, we're in the underworld right now. The IPC's people took over the Great Mine. Us and Zila just kicked them out. I see. You're with Zila. How are things going? Did you get hurt? Don't worry, we can totally handle this. The IPC won't stop here. Oh, I'm afraid the IPC won't stop there. I see. Thank you for trying to negotiate with Topaz. This wasn't your responsibility in the first place. Something just happened here, and I can't explain it clearly in messages. Could you come back to Klipoth for it? I need advice from you two on this issue. Oh.
Huh. I get the feeling Branya's worried about something. We'd better go back and see her.
Alright, let's go.
Are you coming with us, Zila?
Go on without me. I still have stuff to take care of. The miners need to know what happened here. Branya messaged you, which means she thinks you can help. I trust her judgment.
Got it, Zila. We'll do what we can to help Branya out. Come on, to Klipoth Fort.
Alright. Oh, meanwhile in Rivet Town. Oh!
These guys don't look like thieves.
She has the source code.
Guardian. Proceed no further, Miss Topaz.
Belobog might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket. See you later, Captain.
Oh, goodbye, Topaz. Alright, hi, Branya.
Welcome back. I appreciate your help more than I can express. It couldn't have been easy running all over the city.
That's what friends are for, Branya. You don't sound like yourself. Is something wrong?
I assume she knows what's up here.
I'm fine. I haven't rested in a while. There's just too much happening all at once.
You couldn't have foreseen all this.
Perhaps, but the IPC won't wait for me to catch up. They're moving quickly. Belobog is crawling with their agents. All they talk about is asset evaluation. The silver lining is that apart from the mine incident you mentioned, there haven't been any major conflicts
That's good.
in other areas. I suppose Topaz must have issued an order against harassing the citizenry. Still, that hasn't stopped panic from building. People are confused. They don't know where these strangers in black came from, nor what their intentions are.
Did you manage to get in touch with Topaz again? We're curious to know what solutions she has in mind.
That's the reason I asked for you to come here.
Ooh.
I need your advice.
Does the advice include selling your planet to the IPC?
It's...
The contract Topaz sent to me a little while ago. There's a handwritten letter attached.
Oh.
Please take a look at the contents, and then tell me your thoughts.
Miss Branya, if you'll permit me to call you that. I'd
Oh,
like
shoot.
to share a story with you from my own life. In your eyes, the IPC may seem heartless or cruel, but in reality, we all have a story to tell. As for myself, I was born on a small, unremarkable planet at the edge of the galaxy, a place whose name is known only to the native inhabitants. My home planet was extremely resource poor, To survive, people worked laboriously, manufacturing products for other civilizations in the galaxy, mostly in chemical or heavy industries.
I can only assume that had
Given these
irreparable
circumstances,
damage.
The natural environment of my home planet became increasingly harsh.
Yeah.
I don't recall the exact moment when it happened, but people started wearing respirators just to walk down the street. All you could hear were the wheezing coughs of the people, day and night. My home was facing its demise. The relatively wealthy chose interstellar migration and started anew. The majority who stayed could only struggle on amidst sewage, acid rain, and dust, waiting for the end. Finally, one fateful day, the IPC arrived on my home planet. They had the technology to repair our planet's damaged environment. In return for their help, they asked for just one thing. That all inhabitants sign a contract,
There it is.
which would make them employees of the IPC. 2 years after signing the contract, the dark clouds and haze disappeared, and people began to take off their masks. After 3 years, vegetation and trees began to grow and thrive again. After 5 years, many animals, previously on the brink of extinction, reappeared. When I was finally old enough, I officially became a member of the Strategic Investment Department. I witnessed the changes that took place on my home world, and was determined to bring the same changes to many other worlds in the galaxy that were experiencing the same plight. I am writing to you, Miss Branya, with the genuine desire to express something important. I know freedom is precious to people, but in reality, there are things of much greater value, such as survival. How many generations of Belabogians will it take to embrace the stars again without assistance? Who can guarantee that every future Guardian will be as prudent and enlightened as you? How can you guarantee that a disaster such as the Stellaron crisis will not descend upon Belobog yet again? I have already negotiated the best possible deal for you. Once you sign this contract, all of Belobog's debts will be forgiven. In addition, the IPC will set up a special team to support the reconstruction of Eurillo 6. I can understand that for you, this is an extremely difficult decision, because you, and you alone, will bear the fate of all Belobogians. But because of this, I believe that you will make the right decision. A decision that will truly benefit your people.
Her words do sound quite sincere.
Ooh.
What do you make of it?
I think that was also a pretty sincere letter. But she's making it sound like that this is the only solution, when there could be thousands of other solutions that they come up with. I think so too.
I'm inclined to agree. It's hard to imagine she wrote that letter just to deceive me. In any case, she wasn't wrong when she said this would be an extremely difficult decision.
I'm gonna say no. Don't sign it.
Planet's fate. The civilization it carries, everything that's happened here and everything that will happen, it all rests in my hands. This definitely can't and shouldn't be a decision made by me alone.
Perhaps you should gain some insight from others first.
That thought has crossed my mind. It comforts me to hear you say that.
Right. I don't think it's fair for you to carry the weight alone. Why not discuss it with others first?
Topaz hasn't given me much time to consider. She wants me to decide as soon as possible.
Fortunately, she is sadly also still just another member of the IPC.
The overworld and the underworld have their say. But with such little time, I'm afraid that's a lost cause. I'll convene the Klapoth Fort architects immediately to discuss the contract. As for the locals, I'd like you to gauge their stance on the matter.
Will do.
The people of Belobog hold both of you in high regard. They'll most certainly be willing to tell you their thoughts.
It's time to race against the clock.
Yes, we need to move fast.
We've got your back. We failed to convince Topaz, but this should be a piece of cake.
Thank you, March. I'll assemble the ministers. Let's meet up here again later.
All
Alright.
right. If we want to make an informed decision, we need to hear from both the overworld and the underworld, right? Let's start with the overworld.
Right, I can think of 2 NPCs from the overworld, which include Pella and Serval. But 3? Alright, hi Pella!
We meet again. How have you two been? Uh-oh. That
Yep,
look on your
it
face
sure
tells me
does.
something's wrong. But I hope it's nothing too serious.
It's very serious. We need your important on an important matter.
I'm all ears.
Tell Pella about the IPC.
Really? You better not be making things up.
We would not.
I wish it were made up. Unfortunately, it's all true. We don't have much time, Pela. Branya wants to get everyone's opinion.
Marge, I think we should split up.
Wait, you're telling me I have to make this huge decision on the spot? At least give me a few seconds to think it over. Okay, I think I've got it. If it were up to me, I'd probably agree to the IPC conditions. Huh. Okay. Any particular reason? I've looked at some of the climate reports, and based on the data I've seen, it'll take 3 or 4 more generations for the snow to completely subside. And that's assuming no other disasters occur. I care more about those in the present than a future I can't be sure of. If the IPC is able to bring about immediate change, then I think that's a price well worth paying. Building a better world for future generations sounds great, right? But is it any fun for the engineers and architects who are directly involved in such a pursuit? I see. So compared to a distant and uncertain future, what you really care about is making sure the people around you have a good life. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion.
Alright. I think that is a sensible option. 1 out of 3? It's another person in the overworld. Like, all of the characters that you met were in the underworld.
Oh, wow, look who we have here. You and Marge paying us a visit. What's the occasion?
Serious business, sadly, Serval.
Oh, sounds like something serious is happening. You'd better fill me in.
Will do.
What? How is that possible? I need a moment to wrap my head around this.
Serval, we're racing against the clock. No time for head wrapping.
It's okay. I've thought it through. If it were up to me, I'd sign the contract.
What? Hold on, are you serious? I thought you'd be against it for sure.
Surprised? My reasons are pretty simple.
Simple.
Signing this contract would mean we no longer have to worry about surviving. For most of the residents here, especially those in the underworld, that would be more than enough to persuade them. As for working for the company, people need to work no matter where they are, right?
They're too powerful for that,
If we
Serval.
take too many liberties, we can always rise up against them. You know, I've always longed for the stars since I was a child, which is why I devoted myself to science and the studying of the Stellaron. If someone told me that I could do whatever research I wanted with only a small price to pay, I probably
I
wouldn't
think your
hesitate.
freedom is a very big price to pay here.
I suppose that makes sense. Thanks note of your opinion.
Another one? Who else is up here? Not Japard. We just saw him downstairs. Do we just ask a random NPC? Hi, sorry to interrupt your travel here.
Come around and have a look.
Real estate agent. Waiting for you to finish. I'm in a hurry, see you later. Who's another person? Oh, what? Oh! Done!
Is that the Trailblazers? It's been a while. I didn't think you'd be back in Bellabog so soon.
Hello there. It's been a hot minute.
It's been pretty hectic in the city lately. All these people dressed in black suddenly
Oh, I'm
showed
getting a
up.
phone call.
Even the Silvermane guards have had trouble dealing with them. You need my opinion? I'm happy to help.
A big important opinion here. About the IPC debt.
So that's who they are. It's worse than I imagined. The Madam Guardian must be under a lot of pressure. Is there really nothing we can do to assist her?
We are here to gather everyone's opinion on the matter. I know this is a little sudden, but we're running out of time. What's your take?
Why, I'd refuse the contract, of course. There is no room for
first one.
compromise. Just look at them. Arrogant, stomping around here as if they own the place. How can such people be trusted? Who's to say they won't breach the contract?
Yeah, cause Pella and Serval haven't encountered them.
Resist them with all our might. Surrendering is not an option. You must warn the Madam Guardian not to allow herself to fall into their trap.
A soldier's perspective is always valuable, Dun. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion.
Yeah, cause this is like the one person who's in the overworld who's
Did we miss
counter
anyone
them
in the
directly.
overworld? I think we asked just about everyone we needed to. From what I've gathered, it seems like most people in the overworld are leaning towards signing the IPC's contract.
Yeah.
We'd better hurry to the underworld and see what Natasha and Zila make of it all.
I have a feeling it's gonna come out to a tie. Alright, let's head to Boulder Town. Oh, looks like Oleg's in on it.
All remains as it did yesterday.
Hi, Natasha.
What brings you two to the underworld? And why the long face?
Serious matters, Natasha.
Seems a little out of the blue, but since you came all this way, it must be urgent. Go ahead. That is a lot of information to take in. Sorry, both of you. I know you're in a hurry, but I need a moment to think.
Don't think too long now.
Stress, Nat. Just tell us what you really think.
I've thought about it, and well, if I were Branya,
Natasha's against it.
I won't deny the offer on the table is a very tempting one. And if we refuse, Bellabog will not only have the burden of a huge debt, he may also incite the wrath of a very powerful force. But even so, a quote I read back in school came to me just now.
Oh.
Those who are willing to give up freedom for security will end up with neither. Living in the underworld has taught me that this phrase is true. I'd rather trek through the frigid snow plains than live in a beautiful cage.
Wow, that's a pretty convincing argument. Another vote for the against pile. Thanks for your insight, Nat.
Hell yeah. 2 for 2. I don't know how Oleg's gonna swing.
Saviors of Belobog. To what do I owe the pleasure? To be honest, I'm surprised you even remembered an old geezer
You're
like me.
basically the forefront of wildfire.
But I can tell by the look on your faces you're probably not dropping by to say hi.
Not at all. We need your opinion in
Let
an
me
important
guess.
matter.
Something to do with these unruly people in black showing up everywhere? Well, ask away. It just so happens I'm curious about them myself. Maybe I can be of some help.
Alright.
I see. That's a tricky situation, alright. A lot for anyone to handle, let alone someone as young as Lady Bronya.
Mr. Oleg, out of all the people we know in Belobog, you have the most life experience. What do you think we should do?
Want to hear the truth? I'm afraid great ambitions and lofty plans no longer hold much appeal for an old-timer like me.
Ooh, he's gonna go for,
If
isn't
this
it?
IPC does indeed possess the magical power to restore Belobog back to its former self overnight, then I think the answer is clear. Have you considered the opposite? What about if we refuse? The reconstruction plan already sounds like an endless endeavor. And with the added burden of a massive debt, well, is that something we can manage on our own? What worries me the most is how Lady Bronya will handle the backlash from her people. Will she be able to withstand the criticism? Is she prepared to carry the weight of a tarnished reputation for years to come?
I think she can handle a little
I
criticism.
think so too, but could you imagine having to hear names? Like the traitorous ruler for the rest of your life?
Ooh.
Thank you for your thoughts, Mr. Oleg. Another vote for the 4 pile.
Robot settlement. Oh, Clara! Hello, Perkins. I'm surprised these people are still here. Yeah, Clara is probably gonna disagree, right?
Miss March, big sister, what brings you to the underworld?
Hey there, Clara. Is Svarog not around?
Yep, he sure isn't.
Mr. Svarog went out for a walk with a lady called Topaz.
What? Topaz? Do you know where they went?
I'm not sure, but Mr. Svarog promised he'd be back soon.
What now? Svarog's super logical. We should definitely get his opinion.
Clara's opinion is just as important.
Don Hung's always saying that Clara's really insightful for her age.
Oh, where is he? Now I know he's dealing with something. But
Do you want to ask me something?
alright, alright, Clara, what you got for us?
That's complicated.
That's fair.
I don't know what to say.
It's all right, Clara. No pressure. Just tell us how you feel about it.
I think if we have a choice for the future, it should be everyone's decision. Because when I was playing with Hook, the moles, and the other kids, we talked about our dreams. Everyone has different dreams. If we accept Miss Topaz's offer, then doesn't that mean our dreams will never come true? Just taking away people's dreams like that. I don't know. It feels wrong.
You're right. Children see the world as a place where anything is possible. Just the thought of our lives being predestined from birth makes me shiver. Thanks, Clara. Your thoughts mean a lot to us.
Alright, it's a tie. Now we gotta ask Zila, who's probably gonna go, I abstain.
All that running around has worn me out.
I'd imagine.
So the final conclusion is... the votes are completely even. don't know what to do. Both sides have really compelling arguments.
There's still one person left to ask.
We haven't asked Zila. She's probably still in the Great Mine helping the miners. Come on, let's get going.
Alright. Not right at the entrance, but conveniently nearby. Hello, Zila.
Back so soon? Any news?
Sure do.
Are you feeling alright? You look a little uneasy.
You bet! We need your opinion.
Important matter, huh? I can tell from your tone that this isn't gonna be a lighthearted chat. But I'm ready to hear it. I think I get it. At first, I thought it was just a few IPC ruffians overstepping their boundaries.
Yeah, you didn't think the future of Belobog was at stake, right?
Right. I need a little time to process this.
As it stands, the votes are even. Your opinion.
March, I don't think you should have said that. I think making it aware that it's yeah.
I abstain.
What?
You have to shoulder this responsibility.
No. This responsibility rests on Bronya's shoulders. Not mine. No matter the choice she makes, she has far greater foresight than I do. She can see the bigger picture more clearly than I can.
I just hope she isn't pressured to make a choice.
The vote is tied. If I were to give you my view, it would tip the scales and possibly impact her final choice. I'll respect whatever decision she makes, but it's not my place to make it for her.
Understood, Zila. This is a difficult decision to make, and everyone feels differently about it. It's times like these that a leader must stand up and do what's needed.
Right. It's Bronya's decision. She knows what's at stake. She won't run away from her duty.
Hell yeah.
I trust her wholeheartedly. If she asks you, just let her know my reasoning. She'll understand.
Well, it's all in Bronya's hands now. She has to make the final call.
Do you trust her judgment?
The Express can vouch for Bronya. That says a lot about her character. The time has come. Let's go fill her in. I'm curious to see how she's handling those Klapoth ministers.
I have a feeling not very well. Alright, let's go.
All remains as it did yesterday.
Let's see here. Hopefully they aren't causing a big ruckus.
Whoa, the fort's packed.
Slander the only language you speak!
Jeez, I can barely even hear myself think.
Yeah, it's not great, I don't think. Hi Bronya. Is everything going okay?
March, you're back. So, what's the verdict? What do the people think?
It's a tie, sadly.
We talked to people in both the overworld and the underworld. The final result was a tie.
Ooh, it's tense.
I see. I suppose everyone has their own way of seeing things. I can't say I'm surprised. What was Zila's perspective?
Of course she asks about Zila specifically. She's behind you, whatever you decide.
I should have known. That sounds like Zila, all right.
Did you come to a conclusion with the ministers? It's so loud I can't tell what anyone's saying.
It's pretty much the same situation here. Neither party is willing to compromise. The time has come to make a decision.
Oh, Bronya.
Cannot be allowed to continue.
You shouldn't have to make a decision in this environment. Uh-oh. Oh, Rania.
All of you! I know what to do.
Oh, Rania.
Wait,
Oh! Himiko!
I have something to say to the Supreme Guardian.
Himiko in the flesh, let's go!
But aren't you?
Himeko? Wait, is that the real you or a hologram?
Oh, I also gotta say, Rania looks worn out.
Me, March. Real as they come.
Let's go, Himiko!
Miss Himiko, from the Astral Express? It's an honor. Thank you for all your help in our previous campaign. Things might have turned out differently without your support. If we had known of your arrival beforehand, the architects would have given you a proper welcome. I'm afraid the current circumstances are quite exceptional.
I'd imagine.
I understand, Miss Rania. No need to explain. Your city is facing immense difficulties. My intention is simply to ensure that you have all the relevant intel.
Let's go, Himiko! Do you have a solution, Himiko?
I hesitate to call it a solution, but I might have some information that might help. It is my hope that with this information, you will be better equipped as the Supreme Guardian to make a wise and informed decision.
Information? Please, tell me what you know, Miss Himiko.
I happen to have a friend with knowledge of Topaz. What Topaz said about her home world is indeed true, which is why she believes that the IPC's takeover of Belobog is the only way of ensuring the city's survival. But there is one thing she intentionally left out.
Oh.
Not all worlds that have accepted the IPC's terms have been saved.
You mean...
Performing ecological reconstruction on a planet carries inevitable risks. According to the intel provided by my friend, the success rate for the ecological reconstruction of worlds using the
63.
technology is
That's less than 2/3.
Only 63% of planets succeed? That's not exactly comforting.
This is the overall average across all IPC projects. The success
Oh.
rate of projects personally handled by Topaz is above 80%. She's undoubtedly one of the most capable people in her field. I wanted to bring these numbers, these probabilities, to light. I think it's only fair that you know all the facts before making a decision.
Let's go, Himiko!
Ultimately, it's up to you, Supreme Guardian, to make the final call.
I understand. Thank you, Miss Himiko. This information is of great help. Regardless of how alluring their promises may be, this contract is nothing more than a gamble. As a leader, I cannot let the future of Belobog hinge on a roll of the dice.
Let's go.
Now that you've decided, I don't have to pretend to be impartial anymore.
Himiko's
You're the right choice, Branya.
on our side, let's go.
Astral friends, I have an idea, but for it to work, I'll need everyone's cooperation. I need some time to rally all the residents in the city, and then I'll meet with Topaz again. Please locate her for me. It doesn't matter where she is or what she's doing. And if the IPC is still trying to take over Belobog's assets, I ask that you do everything in your power to stop them.
Don't worry. Leave it to us. We'll find her. It won't be easy dealing with her, but these two will help me get the job done.
Hell yeah, Himiko!
Belobog's future is not for sale. And we'll never forget the friends who stood by us in our time of need. Not once, but twice. Stay safe, everyone.
You too, Branya. Where could Topaz be? Oh. We can talk here, Japard, and share your reports with the crew. Yes, Lady Branya? The more details, the better. The Supreme Guardian ordered me to garrison in Rivettown with Silvermane guards and stop. Wow, Japard, please! I know I said more details, but you're going too fast! A certain area in the depths of Rivettown, for some reason Svarog's with her too. Svarog, is he trying to go against us again? I hope not. My instinct tells me there's something else behind this, but I don't know for sure yet. At least we know where we can find Topaz. Let's go, March. And alright. Plans familiar first. Topaz herself appeared with some special technology that allowed her to seize control of all her automations in an instant. Topaz is heading for a certain area in the depths of Rivettown. For some reason Svarog is with her too. Okay.
Japard should be waiting for us in Rivettown, right?
She sure
Here
should.
we go again. Back to our old stomping grounds for another adventure.
Where's Himeko? Alright. Hi, Branya. How you holding up?
Welcome to Bellabog, Trailblazers.
There's short side. Carefully enough. Just your time in Bellabog. Alright. Let's go.
All remains as it did yesterday.
Hi, Japard.
The Supreme Guardian has briefed me on the situation and asked that I assist you in locating Topaz. Ready to enter Rivettown? We'll go in together when everyone is set.
Ready.
Keep your guards up. We might run into IPC agents ahead.
Alright, let's go. A will forged in ice. Never fault. Oh, Topaz and Svarog.
Destination reached.
Where is this? What is this?
Would you look at that? Huh. I never would have guessed it'd be here. But I don't see any mech or weapons. This place is completely surrounded by mountains. Surely they can't be.
Affirmative. The weapons are concealed within the towering rock formations.
Ooh.
No wonder we couldn't find the automaton factory. It was right under our noses all along. Wait a minute. You said these weapons have been hidden here from the very beginning?
Huh, really?
That means the architects of Eurillo 6 never used them in their fight against the Legion.
Correct. After the IPC departed from this world more than 700 years
Oh.
ago, no one has possessed the necessary knowledge for activating these weapons. The architects used the IPC blueprints to construct replica automatons. However, the overwhelming majority of the combatants, commanded by Elisa Rand, were human.
I see. The stories about this world are truly captivating.
I would like to ask you a question, Topaz.
You're awful polite for a big robot. Ask. Don't be shy.
If the IPC does not intervene, this world is doomed. Are you convinced of this conclusion beyond any doubt?
Oh.
Yes. I've gone through countless case studies, and they all point to the same conclusion. Any world that comes into contact with the Stellaron is doomed.
Well, the Shenzhou seems to be doing
On the
quite well.
surface, things may appear to be getting better since the Astral Express lent a helping hand. But sooner or later, the underlying problems will resurface.
What's with this huge screen, by the way?
A crisis can often lie hidden beneath the illusion of prosperity, unnoticed by many.
Understood.
Understood. That's it? You don't have any thoughts on the matter?
Emotional readings indicate that your response is sincere and accurate. That is all I wish to confirm regarding this matter. While my opinion on the future of this planet may differ from yours, it ultimately holds no weight. I am merely a tool, not a decision maker.
Huh. If only my colleagues had the same self-awareness as you. Come on, Numby. We've got some assessing to do.
The treasure hunter. Alright, back with us.
Topaz disappeared after leaving Rivet Town. In her absence, her subordinates flooded in and took over.
The IPC soldiers are well equipped. It wouldn't be wise to fight them head on. Captain, what do you have in mind?
You're right, Miss Himiko. We'll be using the
Oh.
automaton stealth bomb to cover our tracks.
Automaton stealth bomb?
These things are meant to be stealth
I'll
bombs?
explain later. Let's get moving.
Okay, I can imagine. Yep.
Look, down there! It's the IPC!
Keep noise to a minimum, everyone. We don't want to alert the enemy to our presence. It's time to deploy the automaton stealth bomb.
Okay.
Are you ready? Use the automaton stealth bomb to wipe out the IPC threats.
Oh, I guess, I thought they meant like they were gonna use this to deploy a, like, okay, my thought process was that these things were like smoke bombs and they'd create a cloud. Not that they were literal explosives.
Remember, try to avoid being noticed. Remaining hidden will increase our chances of success.
Oh. Press the attack button to trigger self-detonation and stun all enemies in the attack radius to complete the challenge. Risks suffered by enemies will be failed and... Okay. Oh, this is cool. Bye-bye.
Oh, wow! We wiped them all out in a single explosion! That's what you call efficiency!
It's a shame we had to resort to this method, but we had no choice.
You Silvermane guards sure are a righteous bunch.
Back here? Nope. Special area. Time for another one. How many do these do you got?
Robots like these before. It's an IPC field team leader.
Team leader.
Correct. The exterior is similar to the Grizzly, but its weapons and armor are more advanced. Hopefully the automaton stealth bomb will still be effective. Let me know when you're ready.
Alright, I'm all good.
Ready? Use the automaton stealth bomb.
Ready.
Remember, try to avoid...
Okay, let's see here. How do I get in there? I'm gonna wait. Gonna wait. Hedge hard. Gotta wait for him. Bye-bye. Oh, they can notice while it's detonating. That's probably not good.
Woohoo! The coast is clear!
To be honest, I didn't think it would be so powerful. Good thing everything went according to plan.
That's it? That's it! That was such a cool
This is the
segment!
road that Topaz took when she left Rivet Town.
Let's find her and tell her about Bronya's decision.
This time, the gloves are off.
That's it! Bro! They couldn't have done that for old weapon testing ground. They could have done that for like a couple more segments? Oh, hi Svarog. What's up?
Mr. Svarog? Are you alright? I hope Topaz and her IPC henchmen didn't hurt you.
Greetings, outsiders. System functions are normal. I have had no conflict with the IPC's representatives.
Thought for a moment we might be facing off against each other.
Such a result would be highly undesirable.
Hell yeah, Svarog.
Topaz is ahead. She had the means to force me to comply with her orders, but chose not to. From her perspective, The only way to preserve Belobog is by incorporating it into the IPC. While I do not agree with her viewpoint, I lack the computational power to provide evidence to the contrary.
Oh, don't worry, we do.
While it is unlikely, I still encourage the avoidance of any potential conflicts.
Let's go, Svarog.
Unlikely potential? Meaning there could still be conflicts.
Don't worry, March. The Express never pursues conflict as a first means. But if it comes down to it, we won't back down either. That's how it's always been.
Also, I just want to take a moment to appreciate the music. The music here is pretty chill. It's really good.
Himiko's right. As long as we can look at ourselves in the mirror and know we did the right thing, that's all that matters.
Alright. That's all you got, Svarog? Looks like it. Oh! Can't even take stairs down. Gotta be the elevator.
Why would Topaz come here?
This is cool! This is a really cool area!
It's possible. Many mysteries lurk beneath
Oh,
the surface of
right,
this
dab
world.
smack in the middle of the arena. With technique points to boot. Let's do this.
Cool. A little something for everyone.
Alright, hi Topaz.
Oh, hey there, slowpokes. I was starting to think you weren't gonna show up. This lady next to Miss March looks oddly familiar.
Looking at the one and only Himiko herself.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Topaz. I'm Himiko, the Astral Express's navigator.
Oh, wow. I remember now. The illustrious Miss Himiko. Some of my colleagues dream about meeting you.
Is Himiko that famous?
Of course. The Nameless have quite the reputation. You're following in the footsteps of the great Akavili, after all.
I'm pleased to see how well everyone's been getting along. Topaz, based on your greeting, I presume you have a good grasp of the current situation?
Of course! The deadline has already passed, but Branya still hasn't signed the contract. I think I can guess what's holding her back.
Please, don't misunderstand us, Miss Topaz. We have no intention of opposing the IPC or its board of directors. But we have very dear friends on Eurillo 6. Standing idly by and watching them sign an unfair contract goes against everything the Nameless are about.
Miss Himiko, sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, this doesn't.
This doesn't sound like a negotiation.
This doesn't sound like a negotiation in the slightest. You are just stringing insults.
10 minutes ago.
She did?
There's no fooling the Astral Express. You're absolutely right. Differing views don't necessarily mean one person is right and the other is wrong.
Oh, you're gonna fight
Or,
us.
to keep things moving forward, there's usually only one solution.
Oh?
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, what are you about to do?
My superiors have granted me the approval I need.
Uh-oh. For approval for what?
You're very curious about my work, aren't you? So many eager faces. I won't keep you in the dark any longer.
Oh, this was an old testing ground.
Approval to launch an attack on the members of the Astral Express.
Oh, what are you?
Best kept
Oh!
secret to getting something over the line? Always be ready to turn the tables. Go, Numby.
Ah, there they are.
Projects under my wing have no room for error.
She's got the stage to back her up. That's quite a bit. I will say,
1,000 wonders.
we're doing this preemptively. I think I can just ult now, actually. Grab your performance points. Oh, not quite.
Pay for that. Missing some talk.
I'm actually going to hold off. Because I want Don Hong to have those.
Strength. Heaven's surge.
Okay, now he has two. Yeah, hopefully that killed.
Enemy targets ready for another.
How long do these points last?
I sense a storm.
I'm only gonna do 2. That's more than enough to kill.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old
Because
counter.
break. Okay, they don't carry in between rounds.
Welcome, customers.
This is the last round. I'm gonna hold off.
Need a doctor?
Do not fret. Heaven's surge.
They should kill. If not, I can panic ult. Alright.
Ready for another?
Okay, Pell has 1, that's fine. 2 is more than enough. Alright. And now... You wait. 6 points. Team building. Gonna do this. Yeah, and that.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated.
Paula gets 2, but that's fine.
1,000 wonders to rate and fight as one.
Awaken dormant scales.
Shoot, okay. Let's do this. Kill that guy to get his performance points.
Commencing support.
I don't think Pella really needs them. This doesn't weakness break, but it will do a lot.
Better late than never.
This.
Enemy targets detected.
We're gonna
Ready for another?
weakness break you real quick. And...
Heaven's surge. Rise.
Keep the moment.
Oh, no, I don't need to ult. Really? Okay, you know what? Screw you.
Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
Alright, goodbye.
Incredible. No wonder the Astral Express is so highly regarded. Finished warming up? Now it's my turn.
Alright, Topaz.
Stop! All of you, put down your weapons.
Oh, she's all ready.
Rania! You're here just in time. Things were about to get out of control.
We finished stalling. Now do your thing.
Supreme Guardian. I was starting to wonder whether you'd left the Express crew to fend for themselves. That would hardly be becoming of you.
I would never do such a thing. There was an important matter that required my attention.
More important than this?
Yep.
Yes. I think you'll understand the significance once you see it. In short, I need you to help us evaluate our current progress.
Help you? That's interesting. I was under the impression you'd already decided to obstruct our operations here.
I have read your letter word for word, Miss Topaz. And your childhood experiences truly touched me. Your hometown once experienced a similar catastrophe to Yorillo 6. So I can understand your perspective on the issue and the position you have taken. It's because of this empathy you have that I still hold out a glimmer of hope. Despite all that's happened, I hope we can still find common ground through peaceful means.
I have to admit, talking to you is always such a pleasure. I apologize for my behavior just now. It was, inappropriate.
Bro, Branya has the
His
words.
determination. Seeing as we've come this far, I've changed my mind. I'll hold off a little longer and see what you have to show me. But remember, winning over the higher-ups won't be easy.
I understand. That's why I've been taking things one step at a time. The first step was changing your mind. Members of the Express, we'll need your help too.
Oh. Alright. We're here? Head to the corridor of fading echoes.
What a dismal sight. This district. Have you been here before?
Are we gonna show her the robot?
Yes. This is where we put an end to it all.
And then began again.
That's right.
Alright, before we go, we should have enough for me to max out Bailu. There we go. Alright, it was bothering me for a bit. Let's go.
Kyle, sorry for the delay. Are we clear to proceed?
The path ahead is clear, Madam Guardian. You and your
Soldier Kyle! My guy gets a name tag and everything!
Excellent. The mountain road ahead is a little treacherous. Watch your step. Let's go.
Where are we going? New area that was shown in the direct? It is.
We've never been here before, right?
Sure haven't.
We've only recently discovered this domain. Let's keep moving forward. What I want to show you is just ahead.
Ooh. The environmental design goes crazy. Whoa! There's people here too. Oh, Serval's here.
Look.
Not.
The people of Belobog have not given up. I just want to give them a chance.
Oh, that's the unit, isn't it?
Do you two recognize that broken down machine over there?
The engine of creation.
I thought you might. Miss Topaz, I know you've done a lot of research into Belobog. I was wondering if there was any information on the engine of creation in your records?
Not at all. Which is why I find it so incredible. Such a massive feat of engineering, yet there's not a single mention of it in any of the Strategic Investment Department's reports.
I may know the reason why. The engine of creation was constructed solely by the people of Belobog, without any external assistance. The project was led by the first Supreme Guardian, Alyssa Rand. While warriors fought on the front lines, the engineers worked tirelessly behind the scenes, designing and constructing it.
So what you're saying is, the engine of creation was a weapon constructed by the Belabogians themselves?
Yes, but not entirely. The engine of creation was commissioned for combat shortly after its completion, and played a significant role in the battles against the Legion. But Alyssa Rand had a long-term vision, one that nobody anticipated. For a long time, this feat of engineering was codenamed the Geological Reconstruction Unit. It was actually given a much grander purpose: to help the Belabogians rebuild their homeland and restore their world to its former glory, after driving away all those who threatened it.
Remarkable. A vision that would transcend both time and generations. Belabogians. Madame Rand was truly an inspiring leader. Not to take away from the Supreme Guardian in front of me. She's quite the inspiring leader as well.
Thank you. But I didn't really do anything.
You did quite a bit, Branya. Don't sell yourself short.
Was bring the people of Belobog together and make them aware that our hard-earned freedom was under immense threat once again. If we want to preserve this freedom, we must act and show those who doubt us that we, Belobog, have the will and the ability to control our own destiny. The outcome of our mobilization speaks for itself. The children of Belobog have made their decision. They have chosen to preserve this homeland with their own two hands.
I must say, I didn't anticipate this at all.
Oh, Numbi.
I'll fight for this opportunity for you, Branya. I shouldn't have conflated your own circumstances with my childhood. That was a serious lapse of judgment on my part.
It did give us a wedge in our negotiations, though.
Leader, so people gave up on the idea of saving themselves long ago. But your civilization has persisted through the snow and storms for 700 years. A truly admirable feat.
Then, are you willing to retract your previous decision? As for the debt, we'll find a way to gradually repay it. But it'll take some time.
Unfortunately, the acquisition of Urillo 6 is a strategic decision that's been approved by the IPC's top brass. Even if I wanted to overturn it, convincing them would be extremely difficult.
You'll find a way.
Unless...
Oh, Himiko. Astral Express?
Don't worry, Miss Topaz. Myself and all of the nameless aboard the Astral Express are willing to vouch for this world.
Fantastic. That might just work. As for the reports and potential accountability...
That's all on you, Topaz.
I'll handle it.
Talk to Branya and Topaz. Hopefully I'll get to explore this place later. This looks incredible. Let's grab this first. Who's that? There it is. Alright, how are you holding up?
I was worried things were gonna get ugly again. A peaceful solution is always the best solution. Speaking of solutions, are they repairing that giant robot? The one we fought against? I remember you took control of it and helped us defeat Cocolia.
How did that work, by the way? Wonder if we'll have time to celebrate the Soulworm Festival.
I totally forgotten. That's the whole reason we came.
Oh, look at the little robot carrying the piles. Ah, that's so cute.
Doubt there'll be much time for celebrating. Still, look on the bright side. We got to meet a top IPC executive. The trip wasn't a complete waste, right?
Alright. Oh, look at the little buddy up there. That's so cute.
You know,
Hi, Himiko.
I'd heard you and March speak highly of the Supreme Guardian before, but seeing her methods firsthand left me in awe. We should also be glad that Ms. Topaz is the one in charge of the Urillo 6 project. If it were someone else from the Strategic Investment Department, things might have gotten complicated.
I can imagine. You mean Topaz didn't make things complicated enough?
Tells me you really don't understand the Strategic Investment
Himiko, I was born several days ago.
talk about this later, when you're back on the Express. You and March must be tired after such an incredible journey.
It's been like a day!
Well-deserved rest.
Himiko, what do you mean? What do you mean, Journey? It's been like a day!
Miss Topaz, you mentioned accountability.
Don't worry, it's nothing I can't handle. There are more important things than titles and ranks. Finding the best solution is what matters most.
When you get fired?
That's unlikely. At most, they might just lower my rank and reduce my bonus a bit. But don't worry, I work for far more than just a paycheck.
Thank you so much for all you've done. I never thought we'd drag the Express into a crisis again. Much less one that might cause a rift between you and the IPC.
Railroad tracks.
Rift? I wouldn't go that far. Also, it's me who's mostly to blame. I didn't keep my subordinates in check.
Is it true the IPC requires you to go through 7 rounds of interviews?
Oh, I think I might know who I'm talking about. You could say he's, special.
So, my dude's just an asshole! Shouldn't have hired him in the first place!
Glad we're able to discuss some lighter topics. Well, you all need some rest after everything you've been through. I've arranged rooms for you all at the Goethe Hotel. Miss Topaz, if you need somewhere comfortable to stay.
I appreciate the offer, but I need to head back and deliver my reports. It's been great getting to know you both. I hope we can work together again in the future. Only next time under better circumstances.
Go to a hotel for a good night's sleep.
Why don't you head over to the Goethe Hotel and relax for a bit? Miss Topaz and I still have a few matters to discuss. I'm sorry you didn't get to experience the festival atmosphere this time around. I promise, I'll make it up to you all next time.
Wait, I'm sorry. The music just kicked in. And like with all the ambient noise and everything, that's like incredible atmosphere. Damn. Can't even talk to Topaz. Okay. I know you said to head back, but I would like to explore a bit. I'll check out the trash later. Don't worry. This place is incredible. I can only hope that we'll get to explore more of it later. Because it looks like it's just environmental storytelling for now. Yeah, this definitely looks like it's out of order. This definitely looks like we'll be able to come here later. I can hear that. There it is. Mobile phone expert? Expect phones such as lagging, overheating, or system-based stoppages? I can help you upgrade your system. For just a tiny amount of credits, your phone will gain a new lease on its life and operating system will function smoother than the star rail that lines the cosmos. Friend to be clue, star rail? It's the track on which the Astral Express runs. You must have heard of them, right? Those elusive star-seeking travelers. Rumor has it that they were the ones who brought portable communicators to us, known to us as phones, to this planet. But apparently they don't care about customer service at all. How irresponsible. That's why we of the IPC are here to clean up their mess. Well, I'm from the Astral Express. Wait, you? I mean, you know. I didn't mean to badmouth you. I'm just, you know, trying to find more reliable warranty services for the locals. These folks take forever to even unlock their phones. Without personal guidance like mine, they'll fall prey to all sorts of sneaky auto-pay services. Sounds like you're just running a scam here. But yeah. Sucks that they don't have anything else here, but I'm sure we'll be able to explore this later. Because for now, it's just incredible environmental storytelling. Let's go.
All
remains as it did yesterday.
I've been wondering, how did you figure out what was happening here on Belobog, Himeko?
Well, you know, keeping an eye on the crew is just another part of a navigator's job.
Alright. Go to hotel for a good night's sleep. Oh wow, we have to go all the way here. Alright, onto the bed we go.
March was looking forward to the Soul Warm Festival for ages. Looks like she's missed her chance. This time.
We'll be back.
I never thought this trip would be so... tiring. Time for bed.
Actual voice lines? Let's go! Oh.
In light of the events that have transpired, we will be taking the following disciplinary measures against you.
Disciplinary.
Your rank will be demoted from P45 to P44 with corresponding adjustment to your basic salary. All bonuses for the current cycle will be revoked, including stock options and performance bonuses. You will need to submit an additional report regarding this incident to Diamond. If you have any objections to this penalty, you may also file an appeal in writing.
I have no objections.
Understood. Is there anything else anyone would like to add? If there are no further remarks, this meeting is concluded.
You only got demoted one rank? Phew, you dodged a bullet there. Pretty big project to mess up on. Someone must be looking out for you. Oh, they've already left the call. Oh, this voice changer is driving me crazy.
Let me turn it off.
Oh!
Aventurine, why are you still on the line?
Hey, what's with the hostility? It's not like I'm your boss. Oh, wait. I guess I am now. My apologies. I'm still getting used to my new place.
My guy, it's been like 2 seconds.
Can I help you? If you've got something to say it already.
Oh, nothing important. Just checking in on you. I told you Eurillo 6 would be a high-risk, low-reward case. Why do you even bother? In our line of work, having a kind heart can be more of a liability than an asset. If you're not careful, you'll end up leading yourself down a dead-end road.
Anything else? If not, I'm hanging up.
Wait. Hold on a minute. Don't hang up. I get it. You're not in the mood for this conversation right now. Okay. How about this? Something that might interest you.
Oh?
While you were enjoying your playtime on Eurillo 6, Diamond was busy taking care of the head honcho of the Building Material Logistics Department. That's why he didn't attend today's
Building
meeting.
Material Logistics Department is very head-on.
That's right. The renowned Terravan. One of the 7 board members. He's throwing his support behind us instead of the Marketing Development Department for once. Oswaldo won't be laughing anymore. Diamond's been a great help to both of us. Your antics on such a crucial day can't exactly have painted the Strategic Investment Department in a good light, you know? Since you get the point, let's get down to business. I'm currently at Pierpoint. There's a major deal that could affect the whole department. I just so happen to need a reliable project manager for the job. What do you say, old friend?
Huh. And what prompted the mighty Aventurine to start collaborating with others?
Are they all named after gemstones?
What else?
Penacony.
What?
That's right. Now that's the kind of reaction I was hoping for.
Hold on a minute. Diamond picked you for this project? I was expecting someone like Opal or Obsidian to handle it. At least someone higher than rank P46.
Honestly, who knows? The family has some pretty questionable characters. If you ask me, doing business with them is a lost cause.
Lore drop for 1.5?
As we both know, the IPC does more than just business deals. Guess it's my time to shine. So, how about it? This is a rare opportunity. Consider it. You never know, you might even be able to make up for your blunder on your Rillo 6.
I'll get back to you later.
Oh, sounds like we'll be seeing her pretty soon.
Seems like it's just one wild ride after another. I hope I made the right decision this time.
Oh? Oh!
This snow is mesmerizing.
Looks like it wasn't extinct after all. Jolted awake from a winter dream. Future market done. Oh, Topaz! Alright. That one's done. Now we can play Pokemon. I mean Ethereum Wars. Time rewards. Okay, we'll be doing that in a bit. Oh. Hello, is this N? Yes I am. But UB, that's good. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm Wilder from the International Peace Corporation Strategic Investment Department. I'm contacting you to recommend a video game. Another promotion. Text messages are still the best way to develop rapport with people. Back to the introduction. Ethereum Wars, it's a galactic tier, top class AAA cultural band. Spearheaded by the IPC Marketing Development Department in collaboration with the Interastral Network and Interastral Peace Media. Get to the point. Don't worry, I'm getting there. Card collecting game, but it's nothing like the ordinary trading card games you've imagined. Here you can use the IPC's cutting-edge ether copying technology to record any creature you've seen inside an aether coin, and then you can print them out and use them to compete against other players. Let your ether spirits fight for okay. I'm gonna use the shocked emoji. I'm actually a huge fan of Ethereum Wars myself. Well, yeah, you're the one developing it! Come to Rivettown. Playing an Interastral. Maybe later. I'll go over when I have the time. Me too! Alright. However, we're not doing that one just yet. Solve their enormous crisis again! We're not doing that quite yet, because we have a different quest that's awaiting us here. Oh, hi Topaz, you're here pretty early.
Hey! It's my first time on the Astral Express. I've heard quite a bit about the hospitality of the Nameless. Shouldn't you be showing me around?
I'm a little busy. That looks like it's from the Shenzhou. Seen quite a hum already.
So you've noticed. Well, we're hardly strangers. Better to skip the formalities, right? I'm definitely not the first IPC staff member to board the Astral Express. I've heard that the IPC and the Nameless cooperated frequently when Akavili the Trailblazer was still around. I've also heard that the board once considered spending a fortune to buy out the Astral Express and to make it part of their business.
Of
However,
course.
all their offers were quickly declined. Just between you and me, I think declining the offers was a smart choice. Capital definitely plays a critical role in the universe, but if everything in the world revolved around it, then life would be a lot less romantic. don't you think?
Alright, thanks for the Stellar Jade. Let's get to this. Acquire. Oh, wow, I skipped a whole word there. A letter quietly sits on the. I'm sorry, wow, today is not my day. I'm struggling to say total. I still can't say it. I am a fool. Anyway, a letter quietly lies on the table in the passenger car. Judging from its texture and style, it's from the Xinzhou. On the paper, the names of the sender and recipient are all omitted, with only a faint trace of dim ink vaguely visible. Open it. You unfold the letter, and the ink immediately becomes visible. It's as if an invisible hand holds the pen like a sword, making swift, decisive strokes. After a moment, the content regains its original appearance. I have learned of your return to your home, how you upended the ancient seas and saved the world from danger. I am sure this has recovered your forgotten memories. In accordance with our old vow, we should once again roam our lands of past, drink in celebration, and recount our great adventures.
Upend the ancient sea and return to old ground. It's a letter for Don Hung. But who is it from? I should ask the conductor.
Yeah, how did this get here? A letter of unknown origin. Clouds leave no trace. Hi, Pom Pom. What's up? How did this lady get on here without... What are you heave-hoing?
Trailblazer, do you need help with something?
Yes, we do. Who sent the letter?
Mom's been cleaning up this whole time and didn't see any letters.
Did someone sneak onto the express?
What? Don't scare Pom-Pom like that. Why are there always strange things sneaking onto our train? Pom-Pom is going to upgrade the security level around here. What does the letter say?
Over to Pom Pom.
It looks like an invitation. Who could have sent it? Does Don Hong have any friends on the Law Fu? If Pom Pom remembers correctly, he said he was exiled from there, right?
Sure was. He's played.
I highly doubt Don Hung's enemy would send an invitation letter.
If it was Jing Yuan, he would just contact us directly. Archives? Above where? Alright, Don Hung. Restore. Oh, okay. I thought he wasn't here for a second. I was about to become a fool. Hi, Don Hung. I know you're still handling things right now.
What is it? Do you need something?
Someone's inviting you to return to old ground.
There's no signature. And it doesn't mention a time or place. Looks like whoever sent this expects me to remember. Unfortunately, I'm going to disappoint them.
Could it be Blade?
The handwriting does seem like that of a sword master, but Blade would
Has
have
to
gotten straight
be
to the
Jing
point.
Liu.
It's an invitation, all right, but this is too mysterious to be him. Let me hold on to the letter. Anything related to Dan Feng's past should be handled with care.
Trailblazer wants to say something. Off we go. Oh. Oh. The appearance of this letter makes you feel uneasy. You evoke the cloud hymn, and a droplet of water condenses from the air and soaks into the letter. The handwriting disappears, and another line of writing blurs into the water stain. Of five people, 3 must pay a price.
Just as I thought. There was more than met the eye. Letting her leave first was a wise choice. I can't put her in danger again because of this. What if he didn't send the letter? Then who did?
Oh, I guess he doesn't remember.
Maybe I should make a trip to the seat of divine foresight. I need to ask Jing Yuan about the Stellaron hunters.
Alright, off we go. Team must include Jing Liu? Okay. Let's see here. Actually. Wait, no. I think we're gonna go Jingyuan. Tingyun. Who else? I've heard that Blade can go kind of well with Jing Liu. But, I won't have Branya to rack him up. Oh, let's go! Let's go with this. I know Bailu's at max health. But... like that? Can I check her details? What does she have? Okay. I don't actually know how... oh, she's maxed out! Does her attack depend on her HP at all? Because if it does, I'll... okay, it doesn't look like she requires HP, so instead of Lynx, I'm gonna switch Lynx out for Bailu. I think this is pretty standard. Let's go. Oh! Oh, you're just here!
After all this time away from Alafu, the seat of divine foresight has only become more hostile. It's quite reassuring.
Hi, Yanching.
Relax. You needn't be so cautious, young man. I'm just reminiscing about the old days.
Yanching, please do not get beat up again. We can't keep helping you.
However, I never thought Jing Yuan would send you to accompany me. It would seem our fates are intertwined.
Huh?
Hello, I'm here. What's this about?
I've got my work cut out for me today. Well, if it isn't Don Hung.
Greetings.
I need to speak to the general about something.
Looking for compensation for the injuries I gave you? I accept full responsibility.
That's not what I'm here for.
Your salary if they like.
I'm here about something else.
Knights were doing their duty. I'm here to ask the general about the Stellaron hunters.
You came at a bad time. The general is busy with urgent work. You probably won't be able to meet with him today. But he did leave a message. Don Hung, do you recognize the person on the steps?
Oh, okay. Let's go, I think so.
Can't say that I know her, but she does look a little familiar. Is she a guest of the general's?
You don't remember her? I see. I suppose the memories of your previous life really were wiped clean after the rebirth. That is Jing Liu, the previous sword champion of the Xianzhou Lafu. She was the closest friend of Imbibitor Lune.
Really? Not Blade?
She was also the general's master. According to records of wars past, her blade has slain countless denizens of abundance. Not even the feather guards of the Wingweaver, the father wolf of the Borazon, with a gigantic mecha beast could withstand a single strike from her. She's a renowned legend. However, those are ancient stories. It's a shame that even a hero like her wasn't able to break free of Mara. It is said that in the end, Jing Liu lost her sanity and slaughtered anyone in sight. She was deemed a criminal and fled to outer worlds. With her powers, you'd think there would be no one capable of bringing her in. For some reason, she arrived on the Luofu with a suspect disguised as a traveling merchant and said she wanted to turn herself in. Her surrender came with one condition, that she be allowed a day of freedom before the trial. She wanted to travel to Scale Gorge Waterscape and meet with her old friends one last time.
I have a feeling she has a plan.
Jing Yuan actually agreed.
She might be insane, but that doesn't mean she has ulterior
He ordered
motives.
us to accompany Jing Liu during her last day on the Luofu. We're hosting an honored guest. We're escorting a criminal.
Like her, you you perceive a chill settling in the air around you.
Imbibiter Lunae, you're here.
Hello.
Since you traveled all this way, why don't you come and talk with me? Or should I call you by your name in this lifetime? Dan Heng.
Before you do that, hi Yanqing.
She's asking for you specifically.
Be careful. Don't underestimate her.
I'm sure you'd know that more than anyone. Or am I not?
Master Dan Heng.
Okay.
Be careful.
Hi.
When I left the Xianzhou, I heard they took away your scales and horns, forced you into a hatching rebirth, and detained you in the shackling prison. I thought Imbibiter Lunae had been wiped from this world, but then I returned
She was
to
there?
Luofu and watched as you parted the sea. After all these years, it was a magnificent sight to behold.
I remember you, but barely.
I recognize you, but I can't remember anything. Memories of my past life are like shattered glass. I can't piece together the reality from the individual shards.
I can't remember the words of every person who hopes to escape their past. The Vidyadhara rebirth normally erases all memory of the previous life. However, you have retained fragments of your past, as well as the powers of the High Elder.
Only like half of it, though.
If my guess is correct, the Preceptors were unwilling to allow the Ichor line to end, and hoped for the Imbibiter Lunae's resurrection. That is why they tampered with the Moltene rebirth, and turned you into what you are now.
Do you also wish to restore the High Elder succession?
You also wish to restore the High Elder succession, just like the Preceptors.
I have no intention of meddling in such things. That is the business of the Vidyadhara. I returned to the Luofu so I could surrender myself to the Alliance and atone for my sins.
Sounds incorrect.
I did, however, have one request before the trial. I asked to be given a single day to go and see old friends, and to fulfill promises I made long ago. Jing Yuan has always been an understanding person. He heard that you would be coming and agreed to my request.
So, you're the one that mailed the letter to the Express.
That's right.
3 must pay a price. Ooh, in the meanwhile. Alright, here. Are we cutting to wherever Jingyuan's at right now? But has now disappeared. Skill Gorge?
The
Yeah.
sea's depths
Lucha!
conceal no stone, and dragon's breaths reveal the moon. The scenery of Scale Gorge waterscape is truly as magnificent as the poems describe. But as a suspect, shouldn't I be bound and interrogated in the shackling prison? Is it really appropriate to bring me to a place like this, General?
Holding you in the shackling prison would be more trouble than it's worth.
Oh.
For security purposes, we will be performing your trial here.
For security purposes? I suppose it's not my security you're talking about.
The Stellaron's descent, the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection, the Destruction Emanator's impersonation of the Amicassador. According to the Skyfaring Commission's investigations, you arrived on the Law Fu with a group of merchants, but didn't make a single trade during your stay. Your departure coincided with the day the calamities took place. You took advantage of the chaos to sneak into the shackling prison, but seemingly took no course of action. Now you claim that you are responsible for the Stellaron crisis and wish to surrender yourself.
Sounds suspicious.
Your behavior truly is puzzling. I can't seem to piece together your motive.
I was asked to deliver a token in my capacity as a traveling merchant. I knew nothing of its significance. I admit I did have my own agenda for entering the shackling prison, but in the end, I found that the Law Fu did not possess what I was looking for.
You can't just trespass into the prison like that?
The galaxy is a vast place, but I am merely a wanderer. It would be silly of me to think that I could outrun the Alliance.
Merely a wanderer. You're too modest, Lawchild.
Oh.
Do I need to remind you of your actions at the Eternity Fortress and the Shroud Veil Star Zone?
Oh, Walt was correct, wasn't he?
Tongue twister of a name.
Oh, Walt was correct in his gut feeling, wasn't he?
Well, they don't call you the Divine Foresight for nothing, General.
You flatter me. Fortunately, I did my research, or this conversation would have been quite dry.
Seeing that you sense something is amiss, are you looking to defend me and clear my name of suspicion?
That is beyond my control. Attempting to undermine the Alliance is a grave crime. According to protocol, you are to be held on the Xianzhou Shuling for a joint trial before the 10 Lords Commission and the 7 Arbiter Generals. However, at present, you have the opportunity to enjoy the beautiful
Why did you bring him
scenery
here,
of
though?
Scale Gorge waterscape. It will be the last view of the Law Fu you ever lay eyes on.
Jingyuan also has ulterior motives, doesn't he?
She told me that the High Cloud Quintet once gathered and feasted here hundreds of years ago.
Jingliu.
The unparalleled sword techniques of your master, the mesmerizing cloud hymn magic of Imbibitor Lunae
Bai Hung.
The artful piloting skills of Bai Hung, the divine weapons crafted by the Ju-Ming artisan Ying Sing, and the unmatched stratagem of the General. The 5 of you vanquished evil from the world, creating legendary tales in your wake. Unfortunately, nothing lasts forever, and the High Cloud Quintet disbanded as each of you went your separate ways. You removed me from the shackling prison and decided to interrogate me here. but not for security purposes. You wish to discuss things that shouldn't be overheard. You wish to discuss the one person you've avoided mentioning up to now. Your master, Jing Liu.
You really are related to Otto and Void Archives, aren't you? Oh, back here.
We can head out now. I would like to visit a few places from my memories, enjoy a glass of wine, and reminisce about the good times.
Have you mistaken yourself for a tourist?
I would make a wonderful tourist.
Poor kid's in over his head.
Man, I have already surrendered myself to the Alliance, and I will keep my word. Besides, your general has already agreed to my request. Imbibitor Lunae, you must accompany me. I won't take no for an answer, regardless of whether you're still interested in your previous life. Accepting my letter means that you've accepted my invitation.
Lead the way.
Sounds not happy about it.
Where should we start? Should we go to Stargazer Navalia first, or to the Artisanship Commission? So many memories are swirling inside my head. I can't get a grasp on any of them. When the people of the Xianzhou live to be more than 1,000 years old, each day is like carrying the weight of a mountain through an interminable maze.
How hard is it to choose a destination? We're going to Stargazer Navalia. Problem solved.
The young are the antidote. Stargazer Navalia it is.
Thank you, Yunqing. I have to wonder how old Yunqing is. Because he's young, but also, with Shenzhou natives, young is kind of objective. Stargazer Navalia. Why are we here?
If it's star skiffs you wanted to see, we could have headed to the Jade Gate. Why did we come all the way here?
My guy is not having it.
Young man, have you ever heard of Bai Hung, the Foxian pilot?
Bai Hung. I think I've seen that name somewhere before.
Bai Hung. Oh! His name is unfamiliar to you, and elicits no feelings. However, a voice inexplicably rings in your ears.
Let the noble High Elder drown the enemies in rain. We just need a watch from the sky, I presume?
Imbibitor Lunae, if memories are returning to you, share them.
Wasn't much, though. I only remember fragments.
I think she was one of Imbibitor Lunae's comrades.
She was a comrade and friend to both Imbibitor Lunae and all of us. Well, that's all in the past now. The reason we came to Stargazer Navalia is because I wanted to pay tribute to her here.
Huh? You mean the Foxian soul-soothing ceremony?
Oh.
Yes, the sending off of a star skiff. It represents the voyage of the deceased into the stars. Due to circumstances beyond my control, I never had the chance to bid farewell to her. It is something I have regretted to this day. As for procuring a star skiff, I know they can be manufactured here, but I know nothing of the process.
I see. Follow me.
Alright.
I don't know any anything about manufacturing star skiffs either.
Why didn't you say anything then?
Getting these machines to work shouldn't be too hard.
Alright, let's do this.
The moon shines on the truth. Careful. There's still Stellaron spirits lurking around.
Yeah, okay, I couldn't do anything about that. I wanted to save it.
Stand down.
Oh, there she is. She's fast. Faster than my supports.
Seize the moment.
I guess level 80 with proper artifacts will do that.
Lend me your strength. Nowhere to run.
Marshruck is healed, and you get to explore with nothing else.
Try harder.
Her voice clips are cool though.
The moon shines on the truth. Tedious.
Maybe I will roll for her. She's kind of cool. Oops, that was on the wrong one.
Seize the moment.
Lend me your strength. Ready for death.
Okay, that's all of the stacks. She is kind of cool. Maybe I should have rolled for her. But I want Topaz.
Stand down.
You don't look so good.
Let's do some healing across the board here.
Resistance is
That was not the intention, but sure. Over here.
We've arrived. All ship production in Stargazer Navalia starts here. Just enter the command into the device. The vessel used to cultivate starskiff seeds will be activated, and a ship will appear in the skyport soon after.
Is this place just out of commission?
I remember now. I've seen Bai Hung's name in books before.
Oh, that was
You
pretty
like to
sudden.
read? I couldn't tell.
I couldn't tell either.
Hey, I don't read much, but the general forced me to finish a bunch of ancient volumes during my training. I remember one called Views of the Universe from a Starskiff. The author's name was Bai Hung.
That's right. Bai Hung was the one who wrote that travelogue.
It was actually really interesting.
Oh.
90% of it was about starskiff crashes on different worlds and dangerous situations. It also had records of local species
What
and
do you mean
ecosystems.
Starskiff crashes?
I remember
I thought it was just a travelogue.
crash land her starskiff so many times. Then I realized that every time she made the best of the situation and got back alive. Her luck really was out of this world.
Indeed. Her luck always astonished us. Whenever she piloted a mission, you could almost guarantee a narrow escape from the jaws of some abundance behemoth, or a miraculous return from behind enemy lines. Very few star skiffs she piloted were able to return to port in one piece. The folks at the Skyfaring Commission secretly referred to her as the Star Skiff Killer.
I wouldn't blame them.
She also possessed an uncanny ability to predict future events, inauspicious ones at least. Every ill omen that came out of her mouth would sure enough come true. Very few Cloud Knights had the courage to accompany her on missions. However, when it came to surviving, her fortunes were incredible. Even in the worst situations imaginable, she was always able to turn the tide. Luck is a type of strength, after all. I hope that this ship, built for the star skiff killer, will also be able to return to the stars.
Hopefully.
Ha! That'll do it. The Starskip assembly line has been activated. The Starskip will take shape and enter the skyport. Let's go wait for it there. It won't be long.
Thank you, young man.
Can't go that way. Let's go here.
See, the Starskip is complete.
Didn't even have to
After
do
being
anything.
away from the Lafu for so long, I can finally say farewell to you.
So, what happened to Baihung in the end?
In the end, I do not think the details are necessary. We are here today to commemorate her. Imbibitor Lune, do you still remember the battle against Shuhu?
I don't think he would know. Oh. It was a bloody battle against the denizens of abundance. Don Feng fought in that battle. I can't remember any of it. Let's go with this
the
one.
Abundance Emanator, Shu Hu, rallied a great army and attacked the Alliance. I read about it in the Shackling prison.
You seem to be interested in learning about your past life. Still, all of that was erased. After Shuhu attacked the borders, he disappeared without a trace. There are no records of his remains either. Let me refresh your memory. During that battle, Baihung, being the headstrong girl that she was, managed to exhaust the luck that was bestowed upon her by the Rainbow Arbiter. She charged ahead and shattered the enemy's defenses, allowing the Xianzhou soldiers to break through Shuhu's sanguinary abyss and awaken you from your dragon's delirium. She was not able to walk out of that fight. We all shoulder a debt that we will never be able to repay.
Dragon's delirium sounds like a hell of a status effect.
Giving up one's life on the battlefield is an honor. But that wasn't something you believed in. Imbibitor Lune.
Oh, what did he do?
You couldn't accept that Baihung was gone. Instead of leaving her to eternal rest, you decided to... You made a mistake that can never be undone.
Oh, what did he do?
There is no need to respond, Imbibitor Lune. Your answer is no longer important. And now, I will send off this star skiff.
Release star skiff. Isn't she supposed to put something on there to give to her?
Baihung.
Oh.
I've brought your flagon. This was a gift handmade by him, though he never got the chance to give it to you in person. I'm sorry it took so long for me to find it. Only by bringing it to you will my nightmares be calmed. I will fulfill what you asked of me. I will keep my word, even if it requires me to cut down the stars in the sky.
What was this promise? Off it goes.
Let's go. The Artisanship Commission is next.
Is this for Yingxing? Her hobby is shopping for and organizing her collection of coats. Oh, the tree's still there. Oh, this is where she fought Yanqing last time.
Since the Arbor's resurrection, the land has been crawling with abominations. Even the Artisanship Commission's prized creation furnace is hanging on by a thread.
How do you tell that? By smelling the air?
The crisis happened too suddenly. All the craftsmen and apprentices fled. Only a single master craftsman was left to hold the line until reinforcements arrived.
Let's go, Gongshu!
That's how the creation furnace was saved.
Interesting. Stubborn beyond valuing his own life. That reminds me of an extremely arrogant acquaintance. If he were to see the chaos of the Artisanship Commission today, he would burst into laughter at the Xianzhou's incompetence.
Yinqing.
What's that supposed to mean? What's wrong with saving your own life and waiting for the Cloud Knights to arrive?
And yet where were the Cloud Knights when danger was at the door? From what I heard, it was a group of Outworlders that came to the rescue.
Hello.
Luofu's delves are big places. Besides, some of the troops were deployed to the Yao Qing's campaign. The Cloud Knights were spread
Oh, what was
thin.
Yao Qing
It
doing?
was impossible to guard everywhere at once.
Young man, why don't we continue our previous contest? Show me whether the sword techniques you are so proud of have improved.
Oh.
You just want me to do all the work. You think I'm gonna grant endless requests for a criminal?
You go on ahead this time. We'll meet up at the creation furnace.
Oh, I think she wants a one-on-one with Dan Heng here.
Why did you send him away?
It is of no importance. But you and I haven't had a decent contest in ages.
I don't plan on fighting.
I'm not asking you to point your spear at me. Could it be that the abominations here aren't enough to motivate you?
Ooh.
The moon shines on the truth.
Alright.
Even after your rebirth, your moves and techniques haven't changed one bit.
When I move, it's like
you never forgot.
Oh, that's ominous.
Later.
Seize the moment. You'll
Here,
pay
let's
for this.
get you back
Lend
up.
me your strength.
Ready for death?
Gonna save my heal for a big enemy, or my ults for a big enemy.
Customers?
Because I don't doubt that there won't be one.
This battle is lending
Once
me
again,
strength.
Jingliu.
Come on already.
Oh, he's going by fast.
What took you so long this time?
Off he goes.
Don't get anxious, Imbibitor Lune. We have all the time in the world.
Oh, this is the one.
The moon shines on the truth.
No, you don't.
This spear still recognizes you as its master. Imbibitor Lune, do you know who
Ooh.
crafted it for you?
it's been with me ever since my exile. I don't remember when I started wielding it.
An endless lifespan is just a bitter wait for insanity.
We've entered the storm.
Alright.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Yeah, okay. Let's do
Thousand wonders to raise you.
to you next. Do this. Tingyun.
You'll pay for that.
Branya.
Your strength.
Ult?
All will be revealed.
Let's see this in regular speed.
In lunar flame.
She's so cool. I'm not sure if I want to roll for her though.
Your assistance is timely. Can we talk?
Alright.
Nowhere to run.
That's it for... Oh, okay. I don't have enough. Let's just... Goodbye.
You can continue to convince yourself that you are merely the reincarnation of Dan Feng and have nothing to do with his sins. And you can keep insisting that you have forgotten everything. But you cannot run from combat, Dan Heng. Your spearmanship is identical to Invibitor Lunae's.
Ooh.
Combat is like smelting, purging the impurities with burning flames and exposing a person's true nature. Those are the words of the one who made Cloudpiercer for you. Do you remember?
We are talking about Yinxing.
Out of all of us, you were the closest to him. It was strange, really, to see someone so arrogant get along with someone so proud.
Yinxing. Oh, in your dreams you see a man with an indistinct face, staring arrogantly and irreverently in front of the gun rack where the Cloudpiercer is placed.
This spear is sharp enough to pierce dragon scales. Be careful, High Elder, lest you hurt yourself with it.
Yeah.
Yinxing.
You still remember his name. When he was but a child, he swore to take revenge on the abominations. That's what drove him to travel across the stars to the Xianzhou to receive training. When I first met him, he wasn't even as tall as my sword. But he was boasting about mastering all the crafts of the Artisanship Commission by the time he was 100 years old.
Is he not a native? I could have sworn he was. No, I could have sworn he was short-lived.
At
100.
I wasn't too fond of his defiant nature. But when we met again, he was able to craft weapons that astonished the master craftsman. He even snatched the Artisanship Commission title of Furnace Master. Unfortunately, the Alliance would never allow a short-life species to run the Artisanship Commission. He was only able to prove his worth alongside us outcasts.
100 years is pretty long for a short life, I would think. He went up ahead.
You didn't go easy just so I would get here first, did you?
Of course not. Your technique must have improved so much that I simply...
Oh, don't let him have this.
So, are we here to commemorate your short
Oh,
species
he
friend?
heard it, didn't he?
Eavesdropping is a bad habit. Besides, when did I ever say he was no longer in this world?
Even the cryocapsules wouldn't be able to extend the life expectancy of a short-life species for long. If he is still alive,
Blade.
he must be ancient.
He became a long-life species?
He transformed into a long-life species?
Correct. Such are the twists of destiny. Some people are born with unparalleled foresight and exceptional intelligence, but make the most ill-advised choices at destiny's crossroads. As smart as he was, he made the foolish attempt to use the flesh of the Abundance Emanator to aid in Bibiter Lunae in resurrecting his deceased companion. His stupidity turned him into a monster, cursed with immortality. His soul was shattered and became the evil that he hated most. The irony.
Huh.
For an old friend, you don't seem to have that much pity.
I gave him a second chance. Does that not count?
A second chance?
What did you do to him?
He should have been eternally jailed in the shackling prison for his crimes. But I gave him a different kind of freedom. I took the shell that once held his soul and passed my sword techniques on to him. I let him die 100 deaths to remind him of the karma of his previous life. Afterward, I heard he was reborn and even gave himself a name. We've idled too long.
Alchemy Commission.
Let's head to the Alchemy Commission.
Oh, we're slowly heading towards Skill Gorge. Meanwhile, in the Dragon Vista Rain Hall, Skill Gorge Waterscape. Alright, what are you guys conversing over here?
As a follower of the Rainbow Arbiter, you have witnessed the catastrophe brought upon by the plague's author, General.
Sacrifices?
Living beings turning into undying monsters, eventually used as sacrifices to the Abundance. What do you think should be done to put an end to it, General?
The Alliance follows the Rainbow Arbiter's edict to continue ridding the world of evil, so that one day Yaoshi might be vanquished and the cycle of life and death restored.
Under the auspices of the Rainbow Arbiter, the faithful Cloud Knights continue the hunt. Their devotion and sacrifices are indeed commendable, but their devotedness has made them close-minded. Take me, for example. My powers originate from the Abundance, yet my goals are aligned with the Alliance. The Hunt is not the only faction in the universe that wants Yaoshi dead. It is natural for short-life species to yearn for immortality. That is expected of any intelligent life form. To want to eliminate these thoughts would be equivalent to killing an eon. Such a goal is so impossible as to be laughable, to be honest. So, in order to sever Yaoshi's curse, one must look to the source for a different solution.
He's making sense so far.
Your master happened upon a revelation and returned from the Mara. She has traveled many worlds and discovered a solution.
I'm interested to see what solution this is.
I'm listening.
I apologize, General. I'm afraid the next move will have to be made on the Shu Ling.
What does that mean?
As I expected. Your surrender is just the next step in your scheme. You wish to avail yourself of the Ten Lords' decree to enter Shu Ling and stand before the 6 generals, even the Marshal. That is your true agenda. And the purpose of the contents of your coffin.
General, you said it yourself. This is beyond your control. It is the law of the Alliance. We cannot deviate from it.
Splendid, well done. This was a spectacular move.
You've changed.
Huh?
Genuine.
Where'd you come from?
The man I knew would never have admitted he was bested.
Blade, where did you come from? Is Kafka here? Is this what the business you said you had was in her companion quest? Alright. Slowly but surely, we're making it there. Oh, there's people here now, yeah. Oh, Bailu! Bailu's definitely the reincarnation of Baihang, right?
To the Alchemy Commission. Why are we here?
I heard the healer lady is capable of curing all diseases. I'm here for the same reason anyone would be. For a checkup.
I doubt that.
Consultation.
I think she just wants to see
Patience,
Bailu.
young man. We're not far from Scale Gorge Waterscape. The mission the General tasked you with is about to come to an end.
I think she just wants to see Bailu to see if she has any semblances to Baihang.
Dunhung? What a surprise! Are you not?
Do I hear a chest?
Please, come this way.
I think it's just part of the OST, but I could have sworn to it. I'm not here for she's here for a consultation.
Miss Bailu. She's here for a consultation.
Oh, I see. Are you here for your eyes? Or is it something else?
My eyes are fine. I cover them to avoid seeing that which reminds me of the past and riles my inner demons. My thoughts have been disordered lately, and I experience occasional night terrors. Do you have a way to soothe my mind, Dragon Lady?
Those symptoms don't sound like my area of expertise. Bah, who cares? The healers of the Alchemy Commission don't get to pick and choose their patients. Give me your hand. We'll start by checking your pulse. You'll need to take some translucent worms so I can take a closer look.
Alright. Bailu is taking someone's pulse.
Your hand! It's freezing! Please wait. Dunhung, can I speak to you for a minute?
Sure can. What's up?
Your friend here has a very peculiar condition.
It's called being Mara struck.
Pulse is extremely faint. Normally, this would mean that
she understands. There's no cure.
No cure.
Let the healer make the professional diagnosis. Your friend's situation is unique. She looks healthy, but her hands are cold as ice. It feels like there's a dark current running and pulsing between her core essay and her veins.
Core essay?
I've never seen anything like it. With more research, I might be able to make a new entry in the medical records.
Ooh.
Can you and your friend come back for follow-up visits?
Not possible, sadly. Decline respectfully, decline directly.
She's a criminal. That's up to the Cloud Knights and the Ten Lords Commission.
Oh, talk about not judging a book by its cover. She looks so kind and elegant.
I'm sure she used to be.
A criminal. Not my concern. I'll do my best. No matter what I administer, she's gonna need to drink a ton of warm water from this point on. Come with me. I'll prescribe her some soul-returning vitality infusion. It won't cure her, but I'll... Wait! Where did my big medicine box go? I'm sorry. Ever since the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were expelled,
okay.
things have been a mess.
Different problem.
Here. Dunhung, you mind coming with me to retrieve my medicine? I could use your skills.
Will do.
Are you in trouble, Dragon Lady? I'll
Yanqing is not having it.
No. No trouble at all.
It's no bother. A little walk will do me good.
Bailu is highly unconvinced.
I can smell the herbs.
Okay, bit too late for that. I kind of stopped in place to use my talent.
There's an even bigger monster protecting this one!
I should have kept my ults. Oops.
The Alchemy Commission!
Careful.
Allow me to eliminate these obstacles, Dragon Lady. Stand back. The chill of my sword freezes everything in its path.
Alright. We can build back our ults. It's fine.
Soon to be departed.
So this is why your hands are so cold! You'll pay for this. 1,000 wonders to raise your finest one!
It's good. Do this.
Tedious.
No, actually, let's ult first.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Advance, it's fine. Biley, you're gonna have to speak up. Yeah, let's heal. Biley can take it.
Save it for your own skin.
Takes a lot of damage, actually.
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Stand down. All will be revealed.
Not quite. Break.
In lunar flame.
Better late than never.
It's fine. I don't have a skill point, but that's fine. It'll be dead soon. Yeah! Thank you, Jinglu.
Alright, let me make sure nothing's missing. Excellent. The calming valerian and chi strengthening infusions are here. Let's head back. Never make a patient wait too long.
Alright. What you got?
Apologies again for the delay. This prescription won't cure you, but it will nourish your body and calm your mind.
Very well. The fate of a long-life species is inevitable, even with the best doctors.
You're Mara-struck? I don't see the symptoms in you at all. What with the incident on the Lawfu, I've treated a number of Mara-stricken patients recently. They all presented with signs of incoherence, delirium, or frightening physical mutations.
I think she has a degree of some of that.
I made a deal that allowed me to retain what life I had left in me. I may be sane, but one thing is certain. My mind is already at its limit. And yet, I still have many unfulfilled wishes, and plenty of unfinished business.
I see. So you've learned to live with your illness. I can't help much with issues of the spirit, but the medical records do mention that calming the mind is a way to heal the body. If you're able to forget about the past, there might be a chance for your symptoms to regress.
Really? How unfortunate. My hatred overshadows my other emotions. I chose to hold on to it, to embrace it, and to use it to maintain my existence.
Huh.
All I have left are the sword in my hand and my hatred of the past. If I am without either of them, I would fall into an empty void. Thank you for your advice, Dragon Lady. Meeting you has provided more healing than any kind of medicine or remedy. By the way, Among those you've treated in recent days, did you notice
Blade.
a person in bandages?
Bandages? That's a vague description, you know. I'm not sure. We get injured patients from all over the Xianzhou for treatment. And the number of injuries we see has skyrocketed since the Ambrosia Arbor crisis.
I can imagine.
The person I'm inquiring about is tall, with a serious expression. He also carries a crude sword with him at all times. Have you seen someone like that, Dragon Lady?
Oh, really?
Oh, yes! Someone came by today that matches that description. He must have suffered some kind of sword wound. He had a strong scent of blood.
You treated him?
Though, from the way he behaved, it must have been fairly minor. He didn't even take the medicine I prescribed.
You treated him? You saw him?
He's probably looking for a different kind of medicine.
Yeah, that medicine being death.
Well then, it would seem that everything is in place. Let's go meet our old friend.
Did you invite Blade here too? You gathered everyone in one spot. What are you planning? Oh, everyone's here. Oh, they're planning something.
Take this man away. This does not involve him.
Yanqing.
Oh. Goodbye, Luocha. Goodbye, Yaching. Only the High Cloud Quintet are here now.
And so, everyone is present. I never thought the High Cloud Quintet would be able to gather again in the same place after hundreds of years. If I remember correctly, the 5 of us made a promise here 7 centuries ago. We promised that no matter what happened, we would gather here together and share a drink.
That promise can't be made anymore.
How sad that Scale Gorge waterscape remains empty while the world continues to turn. Some of us have been reborn, while others were denied death. Some have become criminals, while others can no longer fulfill their promises. And in the end, our friendship is no more. Soon, I will be shackled and tried. This will be the last you see of me. This is why I sent out the invitations before departing, hoping that everyone would be gathered here for my final farewell.
Oh, you're planning something else.
5 people.
Oh.
3 must pay a price. Imbibitor Lunae, the chief culprit, chose to use the transmutation arcanum as a means of resurrection, begetting terrible transformation and great calamity in the process. He dishonored the name of the fallen.
We're finally getting the meeting.
Sing, the accomplice, arrogant and oblivious, used the flesh of the Abundance Emanator to assist Imbibitor Lunae in his evil. He fell, becoming an immortal abomination.
Jingliu.
As for Jingliu, the sinner, she succumbed to Mara, slaughtered her people, and abandoned her oath. Now it is time we pay for what we have done. Dan Heng, you can never escape the shadow of Imbibitor Lunae. He is your origin, and his sins will accompany you in your path forward until you meet your eventual doom. Blade, what a fitting name. In the remainder of your infinite life, you will experience only murder and your own death, all the while pleading for a place to rest. This is the only way you are able to relinquish Ying Sing's regrets. And I will face the punishment of the Alliance and suffer an eternal punishment before paying an even worse price.
Oh, what are you planning?
That is the only way to keep the memory of the pain of the past from fading away. High Cloud Quintet, it is time to say goodbye.
Oh, what are you planning? Talk to Jingliu and Jingyuan. Let's talk to Blade first. Blade coldly looks at you. Oh, no, never mind. I cannot.
A wineless gathering, accompanied by only sadness and bitterness. What a depressing reunion. Jingyuan, is it not time you sent me to the Shuling?
The laws of the Alliance cannot be subject to change.
Who?
Unfortunately, your next stop will be the Yuchi. I reported everything to the Marshal, and the Seer strategist just so happened to take an interest in the case. They set up a Deca-light reflection barrier in hopes of meeting the two of you beforehand.
Two?
Jingyuan, you haven't changed at all. Always trying to destroy the plans of others. But in the end, whether it be you, me, the Cloud Knights, or the generals of the Rainbow Arbiter, we are all just pawns in a game of the gods. I am sick and tired of treading on a predetermined path. No matter, I will deviate if you insist. But this does not change how things will end. Ultimately, I will stand on the side of victory.
Then I shall see this gamble through.
Oh, what's going on?
Wait. Jingliu, before you leave, you still owe me my due.
Oh?
I have tried. Besides inflicting more wounds on your body, there is nothing else I can do for you. The immortality that you possess is not something that can be dealt with so easily. I am sure Destiny's Slave already told you
Elio.
that the swords of mortals are incapable of killing someone with the flesh of an emanator.
He did. But you still owe me the attempt.
Oh. Oh, Jingyuan.
I told you when I taught you the way of the sword. I am uninterested in drawing my blade against someone who does not long for life, who wants only to be slaughtered.
A duel, is it?
You will only draw against an opponent. Jingliu, allow me to repay you for your teachings.
Savor the moment. I will deliver you a brief moment of death.
Oh, here it is.
We were here once, 700 years ago. Laughing, sparring, and thinking
Mara.
about the future. Their faces still linger before my eyes, like a bygone dream. I thought those joyful days would flow indefinitely before us, like a Ciancho.
The animated short!
Yet, dreams.
Oh. Bye, Hung. Oh, there he goes.
A familiar feeling. Almost as if we've returned to my first sword lesson. You used the sword Insing crafted, and pierced, sliced, and impaled me time and time again.
How was it originally, his blade?
The swordplay used to slay our enemies of old is still engraved on this despicable shell. All I can do is watch my flesh become severed, healed, and restored. It's as if they're saying, why? Why did you and Imbibitor Lunae commit such an unforgivable sin? I know that you have no interest in my answer. Which is why I asked the question as you looked me straight in the eye. I've asked myself that same question infinite times, but was never able to find the answer. Why? Why is it that only the abominations can return time and time again?
Oh.
Why does someone like her have to be buried,
Bye, Hung.
burned to ash, and eventually forgotten? Why? In the end, you unleashed the final piercing blow and left both me and the sword in the withered grave. The miraculous thing is that in my brief moment of death, all the pain went away. Like when we drank to drown our sorrows.
Alive once again. Bid farewell to Jing Liu. Oh, Fanjing's here. I can't talk to him. Can't talk to you either. Not you.
Imbibitor Lunae, what do you plan on doing next?
Going to return to the Express.
Once this gathering ends, I will return to the Express to continue my journey.
The Express won't be able to carry you forever. Your friends all have burdens of their own, just as we did back then. I did think about giving up on revenge and letting go of everything when I fled the Luofu years ago. However, as time passed, it became more and more clear. It was like an old friend that accompanied me every passing day, always nagging in my ear. The memories of what I did when I was Mara-struck are deeply rooted. Since I am unable to rid myself of them, I decided to face them head-on in the end. Maybe when I witness the fall of the abundance, you and Ying Sing will find true release. Goodbye, Imbibitor Lunae.
Off she goes. Oh! Now I can. And Xing.
Dun Hung, the General wants me to forget about everything I saw today.
I think that's for the best. He's just trying to protect
I
you.
understand. These disputes are far too complicated for me right now. Swordplay is a lot simpler.
I can imagine.
I have some close friends of my own in the Cloud Knights. Will we fall out the way you guys did?
Hopefully not. I have to go? You can't just... Okay.
Goodbye for now, Dan Hung. I hope the next time we meet, it'll be under happier circumstances.
Oh, everyone's leaving, one by one.
She couldn't do it with her sword either. She still couldn't do it.
Blade coldly looks at you.
We have no choice but to continue the pursuit. This is the price the two of us must pay.
If you wish, I will see it through.
See it through. Elio's script still requires you to stay alive. For now.
Why do you keep attacking him then?
Mind prolonging my vengeance. It might be more interesting that way.
Jing Yuan.
She's gone. All this must have seemed like a silly performance to someone newly reborn.
Oh.
But I am unable to prevent my old friends from taking sides against one another.
Should I be responsible for Dan Feng's actions?
Who you are is a question that only you can find the answer to. Even if the Preceptor's interference denied you a true rebirth.
I have to go.
Yes. It has been a long day for you, Dan Hung.
New message. Oh! Oh, and it also has the little... Oh, that's cute. Is everything okay, Dan Hung? En and I heard you received an anonymous letter and we were worried. So we came here to check on you, but you weren't in the archives. Did that poker-faced Stellaron Hunter Blade give you any trouble again? Went to meet some old friends. Stepped away a bit to catch up with some old friends. Yeah, that's a relief then. By the way, don't forget to head back to the Express early. Himiko said she made coffee for all of us. Clouds leave no trace. Bent but unbroken. Back to the Express I go, I can assume. Is Himiko here with some coffee? I doubt it, but it'd be funny. Is she over here? Where would she be? Not here. Probably in the main cabin, right? That's Topaz. Hi, Himiko.
Something the matter?
Nope, okay. Well, I'm gonna call it a night, everyone. It's getting late, and we've gone through all of the, well, basically all of. I'm probably gonna do the event off stream, but thank you guys for stopping by. If you'd like, come join the Discord server. We have fun here, I swear. If you want to see my art or other people's art, come look at my Twitter. But Twitter's kind of dying right now, so come look at my Tumblr instead. And if you want to see past streams, come look at my YouTube. But that's all I've got for you guys tonight. We'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Bye bye.